Live from Studio 6B in the Fimple Jamont Recreational Center for the Fashionably Retarded, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to Pran Funkels. Tonight I'm going to do this voice all night. All night.
Well, that's Patrick's real voice, if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
He just pretends to be a mild-mannered host.
Oh, yeah.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Patrick has a miniature lawnmower in his throat.
I gotta get this lawn mowed at some point.
Get ready to mow the yard.
Pran Funkels. Yeah, that would be the most apropos clip right there. It'd be, you're ready to mow the yard.
We hear that?
Hear what? Hear what?
Is it Mike? Can we hear that quote, please?
Get ready to mow the yard.
There we go.
All right.
So welcome to Pran Funkels, and we have everybody but Cody right now. So.
Waiting on Cody. And
where are you?
Yeah, damn it, Cody. He's out getting drunk. Guess what, everybody? Guess what? Let's say this. We're back taking calls again. We're able to take calls again, and I'm afraid I'm afraid to say what we did to. I'm afraid to, not that we did anything illegal. I'm afraid to jinx it by saying, "Here's what we did, and now it works, and we can take calls, and everything's." It appears to be great. Now, we didn't do any testing before we went on the air. That's right, tonight. So
yeah, we have to do that right now.
Sure as I talk it up, we'll we'll get ready to, or we'll have a call come in and I won't be able to answer it. But it more than likely, I'm just pretty gall darn sure it's gonna work. Pretty sure it's gonna work. But because we figured out a little something, and it was a pretty basic thing. But I don't even want to say because like I said, it'll jinx it. So
let's test it.
Yeah, we go. Oops, no, it's not working. It's not working.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Okay, so now what we have to do is figure out what did we do when testing for the day. Exactly, like what did we do that made it work? I don't get it. Because remember, we messed around for a long time. Was this last night or the night before?
Last night.
Yeah. We did something, and then it started working. Like, remember we were doing the whole thing where we were trying to put the group on hold and then bring, I don't know.
We were on the same version of Skype. That's how it worked.
Yeah. Kira and I were on the same version of Skype.
What version do you have, please? Just to make sure it didn't mess with it.
Well, okay. So that's what we figured. As soon as we upgraded, I'm on 736.0101. And you told me you were on 736.0150 or... That's
right.
But it worked, though.
Yep.
Maybe it was just because we messed around with it for so long because we just kind of got it to work. So I was telling Chris, our listener, to go ahead and call in, but it looks like it's not going to work. But I don't know. Should I hang up this call and just try to reconnect and maybe it'll work again? I don't know. Well,
what we did, I think, was I called in, and then you were able to answer it through a weird backdoor method, and then It
No,
worked
you
out.
took the call and we hung up and then connected on that new call.
Right. We were basically building a new group call around. So do you want to try that? Go ahead and call in again. And what's going to happen here? We're not going to fuck around with this for too long tonight because it's kind of late. So, but we'll give this a shot. We'll just try basically. Okay. So I'm going to answer Kira's call, and nobody's going to hear this. I don't think, right?
They'll hear it on speakerphone.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm answering Kira calling in, so you can hear it on speakerphone. Hi, everybody. But now Mike is basically on hold. And now what you guys need to do, Mike and Kira, is hang up on that other call, and I will add you. Okay, yeah, there he goes.
Okay.
Okay, there you guys go. I'm going to wait for you guys to go ahead and I'm showing. Okay, so from here, I'm going to add people to this call. I'm going to add, first of all, I'm going to add Kira back here. I'm calling Kira back. It's saying user not online. Okay, what
I'm online.
for? You're not online.
Okay.
We have to figure out what magic we made happen the other night. Maybe it was just like messing around and doing this stuff because we got this to happen. We made this happen the other night, and we finally. Hell, who knows? Maybe we just need to reinstall the versions we have. I don't know. Oh, Skype! You lead us on, and then you just disappoint us so much. Let me see if I can add Mike. Maybe I can add Mike.
I could get on the version that you are using exactly, or you could get on mine exactly, if that might help.
Try to add Mike to this. I'm attempting to add Mike to this call. Looks like I've added one of his accounts because he uses 2 accounts. Okay, there's his soundboard account. I'm calling his other one.
Okay, well, I'm going to restart Skype and see if you can do it that way.
Okay. So I guess we're still connected via phone line here. Is that right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is going to be weird. Let me see what this sounds like.
If Chris can't call in, I can just fire up my alternate line and get him on that way.
Okay. We'll figure out a way to make this work, but shit, it was working, you know? It was working. We were like, oh, that's got to be it. The versions, man.
Well, do you want to send me your version, or?
Yeah, I can do that. Can we do it in the chat here? In the chat log?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
Skype's not even coming on for me, so.
Trying to restart, it's not working.
No, it does this when it feels like it. It actually runs the process, but you have to, something happens and you have to go into your task manager and stop it and then do it again. Now
Maybe when you do go to Windows 7, okay, now it's showing you're online. I'm going to try to add you here. Okay. Calling you. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. So we are now back. We're now back to square one. So we made this work. We worked around to where. So does my voice now sound okay? Now I have the little white button to add to group call. Here we go. I pressed it.
Hello.
And
Yay!
It worked! Okay. Okay.
So basically,
So we basically just did this roundabout way to make this work. It's so silly. But you know what? Let's not start feeling too
smug.
Fucking thing sucks.
that's right. Let me give Chris the number because he don't remember. So what is the number? Do we have the brawler to tell us the number?
Yeah.
252, right?
Let me grab it here.
Area code.
We got brawler or anybody else give us the number?
Area code. 2 5 2
Hello? Anybody?
5.
You can't hear that?
Did I just lose everybody here? What happened?
I'm here.
Wow. Okay. I'm not hearing you guys.
Oh, wonderful.
What the hell's going on?
That's great.
Like, I don't hear you guys on Skype at all, but then I went and checked the feed and I can hear you guys on the feed. So something super screwy has happened here.
Can you hear me right now?
Okay, now I can hear you,
Can you hear
but I
me?
can not hear Kira if Kira is talking.
I am talking right now.
Fuck it.
I can hear, okay. So I need to re-add Kira to this or something.
Oh, my God.
All right, hang on. I'm going to hang up on Kira. Sorry if I'm talking over you or anything. I'm going to hang up on you, re-add.
Oh boy. Sorry, everybody who's listening. It's either you got to listen to this or you sat there for like 3 hours in the chat. So I guess this is better than that.
This is so ridiculous.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
How come I can't hear Kira? Do you need to... what the fuck is happening here? This is so stupid.
No, I found out why. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Because Skype keeps resetting my output to a USB headset.
Okay, so that's why. So it wasn't some weird
Right.
fuck up. Okay. Do you need to try calling in again just to make sure I can add this?
Yeah, and I'm going to unplug that headset, I think. So, God.
So it doesn't. Well, if this is all we have to do to get it working, it's it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is, and I do have the button to add a group to call.
Hello?
It's added, and there you are.
All
Hello.
right. Okay, so
All right.
once again, can you hear me still?
The number. Yes, I can hear you.
Here's the number.
Area code. 2 5 2 5 5 7 0 7 2 2.
All right, that's our number, Pran Funkels. But that's for we're gonna have Chris call in here.
Oh, I
Give us a call, Chris. If
need
you're
to-
listening.
need to talk to Chris when he calls in.
Who?
I need to talk to Chris when he calls in.
Oh yeah, we have a major Pran Funkels retraction to make here, don't we?
Yeah.
Hey.
So we do have an alternate number. I don't have it turned on right now, but in case Skype decides to screw us again mid-show, I will fire up my Google Voice, and I'm the only one out of us four who this works for. Unfortunately, as we spent all week, I don't know how many hours we spent on Skype and Hangouts this week, just forever. Just for reference, if anybody wants that number, 401-592-4193, and if I will turn that on if necessary, but it's handy to have anyway, because if Patrick steps away, I can just start dialing, or I can add some confusion and just add a random call to the show while the call is going, or if we get blocked, I can use that. If we get blocked, it's just kind of harassment at that point. So just probably leave it alone.
You guys hear an echo when I'm talking?
No.
Okay. Good.
No.
Okay, so Chris said just a second. So
Scat talk. Scat talk.
while we're waiting, because now we're just pretty darn tootin' sure that it's going to work now. So while we're waiting for Skype, let's anybody got anything else to discuss here? We need to we're gonna have to issue an apology and an attraction.
A carnival attraction. You still hear me? Oh, for God's sake. That's nice. I can't hear anything now. It says there are no speakers because I unplugged a headset, which has nothing to do with anything. So, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. The audience can, I think. Let me check. Yes, they can hear me. Okay, and you guys can't. Because I unplugged a headset that's not even currently doing anything. Okay, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. So embarrassing. Yeah, that's because it put it back on the headset that I had to. All right, now what's going on here? I still can't hear you. I don't know. Okay, well, I need to fix this, so sorry, folks. You.
If you want to help, meet me at 3 in front of the Hickory Hut.
Hey, folks, welcome back to the Time Channel, where we give you the correct time all the time, every time. Let's take a look now at our national current conditions. Well, here they are all over the place. You've seen it down here in Miami. It's 8:38. It's 8:38 in Georgia. It's 8:38 in Kentucky. Oh, looks like the data's missing. Fort Worth. No telling what time it is down there. It's 7:38 in Dallas right now. Wow, how about that? And it's also 7:38 in Kansas City here. It's 6:38. Oh, all along the Rockies. 6:38, 6:38, 6:38, 6:38. Looks like they're just stuck out there. 5:38 in Malibu, 5:38 in San Francisco. Let's take a look at the update now. Here come the latest times. 5:40 in Malibu, 5:40 in San Francisco, 5:40 in Albuquerque, all along around Tucumcari. Oh, Dallas updating now. 7:40, 7:40, 7:40, 8:40 all along the East Coast. And, of course,
All right, I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me? Okay, so they can hear me and I can't hear them. I will rejoin the call. Hang on. Of course, now we have to probably do this all again. Okay,
So-
yeah, now I can hear you.
You're just gonna have to do this randomly.
Okay, I
Oh,
unplugged.
for fuck's sake!
I have a USB headset. It has nothing to do with the show. And I unplugged it, and it's like, oh, you don't have any speakers now. I'm like, really? I just have to uninstall it
Oh,
completely.
boy.
I'm going to disable it in the settings.
Yeah, go into your computer settings and just completely disable that shit or something. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I have to.
In
go to
computer
the-
settings, so it's not even an option for Skype to think it's been messed with,
Yeah, I probably have to restart Skype to do that.
or else, or it'll probably go, oh, naughty, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
You don't have any way to talk to somebody on Skype now. It'll have that voice that I just did.
Computers.
So Chris is going to call in, and hopefully he's not trying to call now and just not getting through. But he said he would call in a minute. So if you want, we could do another test call. Just to make sure it's going to work.
Yeah, I will as soon as I disable this. I'm trying to find it.
Okay, he is calling in right now, and I'm going to add him to the call right now. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Guy that used to be with some other company, but now you're with Sprint. And now you're walk around and talk to people a lot. And say, hi, I'm can you hear me now, guy? Remember, I used to be with another company. Okay, never mind. How's it going?
Oh, I hear there's a correction on my trivia from last week.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah,
sent us a clip. That's what we were talking about. We were saying we need to issue an apology and a retraction. Did you watch the clip?
I saw the clip, and I guess technically they're correct. There's actually 4 dams.
Yes, there's actually 4 dams. The clip in question give me your trivia question you gave us last week, if you remember. I don't know if you remember how you
Asked how many
worded.
dams that Doc Brown says while waiting for Marty, and
At the
he
clock
says,
hour.
he says, where's that damn boy? And then there's a couple of scenes, and then he goes into his damn. So
Damn.
yeah, I was wrong.
Damn. So
I can't hear it. You can't hear it with the dam.
That's like, yeah, that's somebody recorded that.
No pun intended.
So we here at Pran Funkels take pride in our we did win a Peabody for impersonating Mr. Peabody from what was it, from Bullwinkle, that little cartoon. Get it? No. So Chris,
Where's the coaster at tonight?
that's a good question, Mike. Where's Cody? You're supposed to be keeping track of him. Do you have GPS on him?
No, I don't know. He's about 30 minutes away. But
He
Currently at a Taco Bell drive-through.
I don't know if he's left yet.
as of 45 minutes ago, he's 20 minutes away. So
He's at a bar and he ordered a drink which has a Terry's chocolate orange ball in it.
what the hell?
It's floating at the top. Yeah, it's like rum or something.
It is chocolate.
It's a rum or something, and then a chocolate orange ball is floating in the drink.
What the fuck?
Look in the Facebook chat, the pictures.
Okay, I didn't see that. I
There's
saw
also
Facebook up.
a menu that has that on it.
Gangsta.
Scrotum.
Okay, yeah. Yes, Cody ordered a fucking drink at this bar here that has a
The Blue Stork.
no, it's
Blue Oyster. No.
no, it's place here. It's called Savings and Loan. It's a bar here, which is kind of funny, but basically,
What's the name of that gay bar on Police Academy?
no idea. Don't
Had
remember.
something to do with the oyster.
It probably was Blue Oyster or something. Sounds right. I don't remember. So
Yeah.
that's what Cody's doing. So we should be on about the time
What's
we're
the
about to sign.
What's
that?
what's the significance of Steven Seagal?
Oh, I think we just Kira put that up because he kind of looks like Wilford Brimley there. You look at him; he's getting kind of old. He looks a bit like he's looking a little Brimley-esque, And also, if you notice, there's a little man there that has a gun pointed to one of his jowls.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Yeah. He's like, hey, look here,
Is that Michael Chiklis?
You take you make one false move and I'm gonna blow a hole straight through his jowl here.
And Steven Seagal got a award from Vladimir Putin about a month ago.
Seriously? No.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
What?
Got like a national citizenship award from Vladimir Putin.
What would you have to do to get a fucking...
Supposedly his grandparents are Russian or something, but yeah, I was making the news.
Okay.
A month ago I was cracking up. It was like,
that's nice.
It was like Vladimir Putin was trying to like troll the United States or something by giving him an award.
All right. Okay. So Mike, our research department says came up with the Blue Oyster Bar is a fictional bar, and it's a setting a recurring gag scene. The bar is a stereotypical depiction of a Leatherman's Bear gay bar. Leatherman's, featuring patrons dressed up as bikers in leather clothing and police officers, sailors, and other stereotypical masculine gay fashion archetypes. So, okay, Kira has stepped away. And
who is your favorite Police Academy character?
It's hard to not like Michael Winslow. What was his character's name though? You remember he did some and Cody, once again, Cody would love talking about this. Do you remember he did some Long John Silver's commercials like back in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, where I think it was Long John Silver's, and he was like, I don't know if he was, it was like not him through the whole thing, but just him doing his little sounds and crap. And there was an announcer, like, we should look this up on YouTube. I bet you there's a commercial, but Michael Winslow, Long John Silver's commercials. But, and I just remember a little part. There was just this one part that I remember where he's like impersonating a shrimp or a fish that you would eat. And of course, that you would eat. You wouldn't, I don't know what else you'd be doing with it, but he said, just a little part where he's like, oh no, oh yes. It was like the end of the commercial. Like, so.
Him and Yakov Smirnoff should do a co-headlining tour.
Who's that? Who should?
Him and Yakov Smirnoff.
Yeah, those two guys. So Michael Winslow played Cadet Larvell Jones. I didn't remember that. I just knew it was like, oh, that guy. He's like the Police Academy guy. Of all the people in Police Academy, all the actors, of course, Bobcat's character, of course, but he was just being his comedy self, and that really kind of interesting.
Never forget Bobcat Goldthwait.
What's that?
He was on an episode of Loveline, or that what's that guy's name? Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla show.
Mm-hmm. This is who? Was this Michael Winslow or?
No, Bobcat.
Or Bobcat. Okay, go ahead.
He was all of a sudden in the middle of the interview, just stepped on top of the table and just farted right in their faces.
Mike, you know about this? Was this true? You know about this show?
Probably. I know Bobcat's been friends with them for quite a while, with Adam and Jimmy Kimmel.
Right.
And they had something to do. Bobcat made a movie called Windy City Heat. If you've never heard
of we've talked about that on the show. But
yeah,
was Bobcat Goldthwait was he like the executive producer? Because was he actually in that?
Yeah, he produced it and was in it.
Okay. Yeah, we've talked about that on the show. It's
it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. We've talked about how they pretty much, this guy who's got something wrong with him, kind of mentally, I think.
Dude, I thought he was getting hot to try. I like that movie he was in.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that 80s movie, Hot to Trot?
The horse?
Yeah, horse racing movie.
No.
I remember the box cover. I don't remember the movie.
What was
Like
that?
a Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed is like a racehorse or something like that.
I remember he played, was it Peg's cousin on Married with Children? Was that right? Or one of her cousins from Wanker County? Was
Winker.
that wasn't it called Wanker County? Like she was
Something
from
like that, yeah.
fucking Podunk town or county or something. Is he going down to
If I'm not
Wanker County?
mistaken, Bobcat, he totally ditched that shtick he does now.
Oh yeah,
Like a serious guy.
Oh yeah, I mean that was he. I mean, he kind of ditched it that, and then I remember seeing him on some kind of stand-up special in probably like mid '90s, '96, and he was just like it was whichever one he was talking about being arrested. Being arrested in a convenience store because the woman there thought he was stealing a pack of Rolaids. And he said it was a marker in his pocket. It was a fucking like a Marks-a-Lot or something. It was something that was kind of cylindrical, and she just was convinced that he had stolen a pack of Rolaids. And he was just talking about how he was like she kept telling him to empty out his pockets, and he was like, "Fuck you, lady! I don't have to do anything. I didn't steal anything," And then he, I guess, I don't know if they had a security person or something, like kind of was holding him there till the cops got there, and he was like kind of taunting him, like, "Oh, look at the juicy Rolaids in my pocket," and just fucking with him. And of course, when the cops got there, they made him empty out his pockets, and it was a fucking marker. So anyway, but yeah, and that was sometime because remember he got arrested, I think sometime in the mid '90s, and of course, anytime anything even close to bad happens to any celebrity, it's like TMZ, fucking, they're all over it. Like, oh, you thought this person was a, not a dirtbag piece of shit. Well, you were wrong. He was arrested at the convenience store stealing a pack of Rolaids. So, anyway, so yeah, I remember, just. Being a kid, and I don't know, maybe I was watching Entertainment Tonight or something. I don't know. I just remember that he got arrested and thinking, oh, well, he was kind of a crazy guy. I guess he did some bad stuff. And then like a few years later, he was doing this comedy special where he was talking about that, and that was bullshit. And some fucking crazy ass fucking lady working in this convenience store just decided he was stealing shit when he wasn't. So. Go ahead.
For the longest time, remember the cop that had the big tits? She dated Tackleberry.
Mm-hmm. Now Tackleberry's the guy who I think he died of cancer.
Big old. Did he really?
No. Or who am I thinking of?
Gutenberg?
No, not Gutenberg. Gutenberg's still alive. Thank God. Yeah, the guy who played Tackleberry got cancer or something and died 10 or 12 years ago. Let me look that up. Is that right? Here we go. Mike's got some information here. Steve Gutenberg is Mahoney. Kim Cattrall was Karen Thompson. Let me just look down here. So David Graff was Tackleberry, and I'm pretty sure he let me look him up here. He got cancer or something, and he died at some point. Yeah, April 7th, 2001. Yeah. So something like that. Let me just make sure. I hate to say something that isn't true, but
what was that female character that had the big old?
Says he died of a heart attack on Wikipedia, but I remember hearing something about cancer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I heard wrong. So whatever. Go ahead.
That female character that she always wore sunglasses. She had the big old hooters.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I remember. I remember a woman with big tits.
I always
on there.
thought she was the lady from the Apple commercial from 1984, running with the big old mallet, the hammer.
Okay.
Didn't they look alike? Don't you think?
Kinda. So another thing I remember that Bobcat was talking about in that specific stand-up special was how, if you remember, Police Academy 4 was the one with Sharon Stone in it before she was, hot shit and about 3 or 4.
Showed her beaver.
Yeah, and he talks about how her parents were coming to the set of Police Academy 4, and this was in 87 or 86 when they were filming it. And she actually went to him and was like, basically told him, hey, my parents are coming here, and I like in so many words, like, could you please just like don't use profanity and like, and it was like this really insulting. Yeah, and don't act like a crazy whacked out druggy guy or something. I don't know. So, but it was really insulting, to him, obviously. Somebody came to you and was just like, hey, don't, you're a piece of shit normally. Can you just tone it down? It's basically what she said to him. And
she did the exact opposite.
Yeah, well, no, but he was just talking about the irony of her, 4 years later, showing her vagina, basically, in a movie. So, that she was. She was very worried about
Williams.
She was worried about her image, like how she would appear to her parents, basically, and because of I don't know. It was. Go ahead though.
Versus starring in a movie with Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was, hot shit there back then. Gutenberg. Everybody wanted him back then. He was in The Boyfriend School, for God's sakes. Oh my God. You ever seen The Boyfriend School?
remember him co-starring Wilford Brimley.
Cocoon! Cocoon, the return.
3 men and a baby. 3 men and a baby.
Okay.
Remember that stupid 3 men and a baby? How there's a totally dead kid's ghost in the background. Remember that?
Yes, I think we've discussed that.
You have?
Yeah. Oh no big deal though. Yeah, it's basically a Michael. Is it a Michael Jordan cutout? What is it? It's a cardboard cutout. It's not a dead fucking kid who hung himself.
I thought it was Ted Danson's cutout or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because he's an artist, right? Like, so he had a cardboard stand out of himself, or I'm thinking about Michael Jordan.
They put that out there just to increase rentals of the movie.
Yeah, that's funny. Leonard Nimoy himself, the director.
That's right. He did direct that, didn't he?
Leonard Nimoy direct. I think, didn't you bring that to my attention? Somebody brought that to my attention and was like, Leonard Nimoy directed this film. It may have been an old trivia question. We were just like, what?
That doesn't sound familiar.
Was it Kira? I don't remember.
I remember playing the funny Leonard Nimoy song. Talking about one of the Lord of the Rings characters. Mm-hmm. Bilbo, yeah. Bilbo.
Yeah, and we got like a huge, we had one of those copyright infringements on that song. One of those copyright notices that like, you played a copyrighted song. It's like, of all the shit we play on here, we would get a notice on that one. Bilbo Baggins. Okay. I'm just saying, Cody.
Trivia.
Yeah, is Cody here? I'm hearing that Cody is joining Mike in Studio 6C there. Is that correct?
We'll just wait.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Everybody good? I got echoes. You waiting? You waiting for what?
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yeah, my computer is loading. It's booting up.
Okay. Studio 6C.
And the Bethel Divine Recreational Center for the Fashionably Mentally Challenged.
That's not. Mike, or Cody, if you missed it, yes, Chris. It was Chris Wimberly, our listener, who pointed out that Doc Brown actually says "damn" 4 times in that scene.
Now, it's a Pran Funkels very serious retraction.
That's right.
Terribly sorry.
You got your truck. You got your Terry's orange ready to go.
Well, that's an interesting.
Buckets and umbrella. Unwrap it. Unwrap it.
That's an interesting thing. I don't know if you saw the pictures I sent, but we were at an establishment that serves cocktails, and they had one that was Terry's orange chocolate bowl drink.
That's well, I already said the name of the place on here, so we gave him a plug.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you already talked
Was
about
Michael
it.
Caine serving?
Yeah,
And
we
there's
were
also
the Michael Caine.
terribly sorry. And you know what I'm holding in my hand right now?
Terribly sorry.
It is a Terry's orange, Terry's chocolate orange.
That's right.
Naturally flavored milk chocolate confection, terribly sorry.
One of these days, I'm going to have to.
Original orange bowl.
One of these days, I'm going to have to try one of those.
Oh, you haven't fucking tried. God damn it! What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn it!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint.
I'm gonna have to. We gotta go. You haven't tried a fucking chocolate. You haven't tried this thing that I've tried? Fuck you! What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's our listeners or anybody. Have you ever known somebody like that? There's people that are actually like that.
There's a lot of people like that.
They just act like you're a piece of shit if you don't.
You
You
haven't seen this movie?
You haven't experienced the exact same things I have in my life? If you haven't experienced the exact same things I have in my life, then you're a piece of shit. All right. You liberal piece of shit.
What was the first Nintendo game you ever beat?
Rygar, I believe.
Rygar?
Yes.
What about you, Cody?
Both of us beat Rygar together, right, Cody? Is he,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Rygar, Fygar, Lygar, Pygar, Cygar, Mygar.
That's don't you talk back to Billy Gibbons sitting on a pedestal there.
Isn't that weird when people talk?
You got your under pressure.
And that's
Isn't that ironic?
I'm trying to make a joke here.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, is your computer still booting up? What the fuck are we doing here? This is very unprofessional.
All right. Well, yeah, it is. But have we done the trivia question already?
No, we haven't. Are you ready to do the trivia?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, isn't it ironic? Is ZZ Top the only guy without a beard? His last name is Beard.
That is a true statement.
That's how they fuck with people's heads, man.
Can anyone name that tune in the audience tonight?
I can.
What it's from?
Well, I can tell you what it's from and what it's called even.
No, I can too. No, that's Bruce Hornsby.
That's what Steve Winwood.
That was Mr. Stephen R. Winwood.
He's getting back to his roots there. Just some old fiddles and guitars. Okay, I'm showing you online, Cody.
Wallace D got it.
What's that?
Wallace D said it was ZZ Top, Back to the Future 3, but what is the name of the song?
It's basically a country version of Double Back, isn't it?
Yeah, but you just
Which
gave
is
it away.
also the theme to
I was
the
trying to
movie.
get the audience to guess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I thought
Can
you
you
were
guess
asking.
what this thing is that you already know what it is, Patrick?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm on.
I didn't hear Kira for the longest time, so yeah, there you go. So there's your answer, folks.
That's Mr. William Joel for the longest time.
All right. So can I add you, Cody, and then you can shut off that loud ass mic?
It's for the longest time.
I'm crazy.
All right.
Is that what's his name that's doing the high parts in that?
Yeah, it's what his name.
Bowser. Is it Bowser from
Bowser.
Shadow?
Bowser had the low voice, didn't he?
I thought he was the high voice.
I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't.
And they also Super Mario Brother enemy.
I'm not up on my Sha-na-na knowledge tonight. Sorry, I'm off my Sha-na-na game.
God damn it! You're disappointing me all over the place.
No Terry's Chocolate Orange. No Sha-na-na knowledge. Information.
Who was the guy in the 4 or 5 the seasons? However many of them there were.
Of what? What are you talking about here?
The band. They made the late December song.
Christopher Hewitt.
That was the high singing guy in that band. Please stop. Who was the guy in the 4 seasons or whatever it was?
Frankie Valli.
Yeah, yes, that's maybe it was him singing in the
No.
Billy Joel.
No, I doubt that he would have anything to do with Billy Joel.
Did they have a grudge over the whole?
I just have a feeling that there's just this. I just have this feeling that they were on tour at one point and crossed paths, and it wasn't
Billy
good.
Billy Joel took a shit in his tour bus.
Piano.
took a shit in Frankie Valli's. What?
Billy Joel took a shit in his own piano. It was performance art, okay?
Yeah, I think Frankie Valli probably took a shit in Billy Joel's piano.
Mouth.
What
There
movie
you go,
was?
piano man. What?
This isn't a trivia question, but speaking of taking shits and stuff, what movie was Sarah Jessica Parker in with Robert Downey Jr.?
Do we add Cody? Should I add you, or is your?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can turn off that loud ass microphone and adding Cody to the call.
Hey, you don't like the fucking microphone?
No, it's
You
loud.
got a fucking problem with it?
Yes. I'm calling you right now. Is it coming through?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now mute
Hello?
mics. Oh no.
Did you mute it?
Right.
Did you mute it? 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 Did you mute it?
That's
Hello?
interesting. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
wow.
here.
Someone dropped off. Oh, you don't need that. I do. Well, we're watching an infomercial for seminars put on by the former host of Flip some type of house, starring Than Merrill. The guy's first name is Than, like THA.
Pran Funkels.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, this is one of the trivia questions, Chris.
No, it had to do with taking shits. I was kind of curious. Remember, there's a story about, I can't remember, there's a movie that Robert Downey Jr. was in with Sarah Jessica Parker.
It was about
And
taking
one of the
shits.
One of the actors said that Robert Downey Jr. would go in Sarah Jessica Parker's trailer and take nasty shits in there, wouldn't flush. That was like kind of the running gag.
This was a movie?
This was not in the movie, but this was behind the scenes trivia.
Yeah, behind the scenes, yes.
What movie was it?
I can't remember what the movie was. I was just, if y'all remember, could recall a movie that he was in. Sarah Jessica Parker.
You have to go back to the late 80s or something, early 90s.
Movie
Girls
is
just wanna have fun.
Hi. What famous musician that's part of a duo had a scene in the movie?
Okay, can you quit asking questions, please? Just this rapid fire questioning. I can't take it.
You're confusing our listeners here.
Scat talk.
Okay, Wallace D says Mars Attacks. Is that correct?
Martha. What?
Mars Attacks.
Robert Downey Jr. was in that?
Is he? Seems like he would be.
That Jack Nicholson movie?
Yeah. No.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna go stare at the gas station sign.
Yeah, he's like,
some aliens attack for a while.
I'm gonna go be president for a while, if you don't mind.
I hope being president involves staring at a lot of gas station signs, because that's what I'm good at.
First order of business.
Stare at a gas station sign.
Sign a bill into law allowing gas station signs to be stared at around the clock by me
I
personally.
want somebody staring at this goddamn sign 24/7.
All right.
Just look at it. It needs to be stared at.
All right, I got your trivia question for you.
Okay.
You can't handle the staring.
You can't handle the sight of the gas station sign.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
What actress? What? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I said we're waiting. We're waiting.
Okay. We were waiting. What 80s actress starred in a movie that had a bestiality scene in it, and another movie where alluded to incest?
Now we're getting a little take here. It's the 80s, so that could be a lot of movies.
What? Say it. I'm confused.
Okay, say it. Say it again. I have an idea.
There was an actress that was in a movie that had a bestiality scene, alluding to bestiality.
Okay.
And another scene in another movie, alluding to incest.
And we're naming the actress, but not necessarily the movie. Christy Swanson.
Nope.
Oh. Well, it was a good game.
Yeah, I was watching.
In the attic.
You're thinking what?
Flowers in the Attic.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Wasn't that her that was in that?
I believe so. Yeah, she's pretty young in that. You know what else she was in?
Alan Thicke was getting together with her.
She was also in.
It was a real thing.
Alan Thicke hooked up with Christy Swanson when she was 16 or something.
Yeah, she was on Growing Pains when she was like 17, and they ended up getting together. They were a couple for a while.
That's.
I remember that. There was in the tabloids, supposedly had a threesome with Boner.
Well, there was a boner involved. Whoa!
Yeah, there was only one.
According to Thicke, there was only one boner involved. Go ahead. Not two.
You know what?
Things got sweaty and
also,
hot.
I heard her vagina was stinky.
Oh.
Name.
Do you know? Can you take a guess what the last Christy Swanson movie I saw with her in it was? And it was. Give you a little hint. No, it was a movie that I was like, oh, that's her. Like I totally didn't recognize her. In this movie. Learning. I was like, this is someone who's really not higher learning. I was like, she's really familiar. Who is that? And then it was like, oh, it's Christy Swanson, and she didn't look like she normally. Movie. No, it was a movie made in the 90s, early 90s.
I heard
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. That has incest in it? I don't remember that scene. Thing's
John
got,
Candy incest thing.
it's got a little cramped in that bobsled. He's got
All
a
right.
little close for comfort in that bobsled.
Rose too close for comfort.
I guess I carries away. So you give up on mine? It was, you want me to just tell you, it was the program. She's in the program.
Oh, I forgot we had a sub trivia question.
Yeah, that I threw out there. What was the last Chrissy Swanson movie I saw where I was like, oh, who is that actress? She looks familiar. And then I was like, oh, it's Christy Swanson. She's like a brunette in that. And she just doesn't really look like she normally does in her other movies for some reason. And so, I don't know.
She still looks good. One of my friends got a picture with her.
I agree. I don't know. You say recently.
So both these movies are in the 80s that we're talking about?
Yes.
So there's a scene where bestiality is discussed, and then there's another movie.
No, there's a scene where bestiality. You don't actually see the scene, but bestiality was involved.
I have no fucking idea. Like, I don't catalog that kind of shit in my mind. Like, what are movies that have bestiality references?
I'll give you a hint. George Lucas produced it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's what's her name? I'm blanking on her name. Give me a second.
Mrs. Dogfucker. What? No.
I can name the two movies. I'm trying to think of her name.
Whose name? The actress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what is her fucking name?
There's two. I still have no idea. I'm completely lost on this one.
No.
Without Googling here. Of course, there's so many people in the chat just giving them answers away because they've Googled. So I'm going to try not to look.
Leah Thompson.
You're right, Cody.
Did you look?
And it's Howard the Duck and Back to the Future.
Yes.
I did not look any of that up. I've got two witnesses here.
That's I just saw the end of Howard the Duck the other day. I was like, man, why was this not a mega box office hit? I just kind of like the little song at the end. Howard the Duck. Like, I don't know. It's
Howard
like this little...
the Duck.
Yeah.
Have you seen, if anyone's seen the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, both of them have sort of Easter eggs with Howard the Duck in them.
That's funny.
Just like,
although he doesn't actually look like Howard the Duck. He looks like the comic book version, though.
Oh, that's probably original, I guess.
Howard the Duck.
He doesn't look like the 80s movie version.
No, he doesn't.
I haven't seen the 80s movie version enough.
What else do you need?
All right. So that was it. Cody got it. That's a question. Is there another question? Is there another question? That's it?
Or the actor who's in Saved by the Bell was in that movie. Richard Haskins.
Dennis.
Dennis asked. He didn't know it was Dennis. He didn't know. He thought it was Richard. What the fuck is wrong? Get the fuck out of here.
You know what I heard about him?
Richard. There's never been someone that existed named Richard Haskins.
You know what I heard about Dennis Haskins?
Let's try to guess. Let's
not waste a lot of guess.
Is it something creepy?
Yes. How did you guess it was creepy? Well, it's not that creepy, but it's kind of
unsettling.
And now
it's Screech got busted sodomizing each other in jail.
Well, Screech did get busted by stabbing people at a bar on Christmas Eve or day. So
speaking of Screech, and I'll just throw this out there.
And it's funny because my voice screeched while I was talking about it.
Dustin Diamond was in an episode of the Adult Swim show Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. and it's actually really funny. And he kind of in the show, it's like he's living out his hell, which is being on Saved by the Bell, basically, or a show that's like it, or just a sitcom. Really, it's not really Saved by the Bell. It's just like sitcom hell. So they kind of recreate that whole scenario, and it's actually really funny. Check that out. Check out the Dustin Diamond episode of Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell.
So he took a break from coming off as an asshole to the public to just take a brief break from that to come off as having a sense of humor about himself just for a second.
Yeah, just for 11 and a half minutes or however long the episode is.
But I hope he went back to being a piece of shit after that.
I'm sure he went right back to being a piece of shit.
I heard somebody on.
So we're getting away from the. Go ahead.
On a podcast or something, but somebody was talking about Dennis Haskins and saying that he like hangs out in bars, I think, and just like hits on young women and like, you know, brings up, you know, I was Mr. Belding on Saved by the Bell, and like he uses that to hit on him and stuff.
Wouldn't you though?
Well, I get it.
And then you could do that laugh, just like I'm doing the Mr. Belding laugh, or whatever it was. Then you have a goofy laugh.
Like, it sounded like it.
I think was he one of those characters that was Hector, by the way, laughing. Was he one of those characters that like
words?
Yeah.
Hector's
amigo, but it's not.
Hector's soundboard has an abundance of better words now.
Yeah,
not a lot.
It's huge. It's large. It's
very
large.
By the Bell episode where Jesse got high on speed.
You want to get high?
Became a stripper in Las Vegas for a while.
Yeah. Yep. That was.
I think you're thinking of Mark Voorhees, Cody.
Yeah.
Just on a lark. I just got on one.
I just
think about it. Saved by the Bell was ahead of its time, introducing, you know, mixed relationships.
Speaking of, I guess I don't know if you want to call it. Speaking of nerd characters in TV shows and movies, I was watching Summer School today, the movie, which we've talked about, and it was just on. So, yes, with Mac Hammond, and I like that. That's how Peter and Lois say it on Family Guy's Mac Hammond. So, and I was kind of wanting to give Carl Reiner directed that, I believe, right? Kudos. What's that?
I did not know that. Kudos for no snacks.
You will love the first bite, outrageously right. Kudos for no snacks.
Snacks. Kudos snacks.
That's
all right.
A flashback Pran Funkels clip there.
You can just hear that guy's mullet. You can just hear his shitty mullet. His Dave Coulier 80s mullet.
Kudos, I'm yours.
I have a picture of that guy. Like I know exactly. He looks a little bit like Balky, but with a mullet, with more of a mullet.
In my mind, he has curly hair, kind of like Dave Coulier's Joey.
So it's more like Cousin Larry.
yeah, there you go. So
jackalope voice, Patrick.
Oh no, I'm not. We're not going there. Okay. That voice that only 89% of the population or Earth's population can do easily. So watching Summer School, I realized that like the nerd character on there, for once they stepped out of the normal conformity is of your nerd characters, and that nerd character does not have glasses.
And then no contact lens. He just has perfect vision.
I guess so. He doesn't have glasses, and you know what? He's not like he's not like Urkel or some shit. You know, like he's wearing clothes that are like maybe not maybe not the hippest clothes ever or anything like that, but his pants aren't like up to his chin, and he has giant suspenders with, or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, how in movies they always tried to like go way overboard with, we want everybody to know this guy's a nerd, so they would make sure he had giant glasses and, suspenders, and, his pants were high water pants, and he had socks.
They were pleated, and he had curly hair and liked to hang out with Mr. Belding.
Right, exactly. So anyway, kudos to the makers of Summer School, So like I was realizing, I was like, that's a more believable nerd, basically. He's he's not all, it's the nerdiness comes with his personality, and it's not just his look. But another thing about that movie that I noticed, another criticism, or a criticism of that movie, like I would like to put out here, there's a lot of eating in that movie, like during dialogue, and it's very off-putting. Like,
yeah, I remember that about that movie. I think he's constant, like Mark Harmon is constantly, not maybe constantly, but in a lot of scenes he's like chewing or eating on something while he's talking, which bothers me. And I know he's supposed to be like just this really laid back dude or whatever, but and there's a scene where he's feeding of course, the famous scene we talked about, where he's feeding his dog peanut butter and jelly off his finger, and then he's eating it too, and that's gross. And there's a specific scene that I was watching when I was watching it today, where it's like he and Kirstie Alley, the teacher that he's trying to get with or whatever, they're like sitting outside talking or something, and they're both just like, yeah, just like they're eating their lunches or something, and it's just gross. And like Mark Harmon's sitting there with
Courtney Thorne Smith.
Yeah, but he's sitting. Mark Harmon's sitting there with like, he's like a surfer or whatever, I guess, or he's sitting there with his dirty ass feet, and it's just like the whole scene is just gross. Like,
is this Carl Reiner or Rob Reiner directed?
It's Carl Reiner directed this, I believe. So there's just all this nasty eating going on in that movie. That
I have a theory about if it was Rob Reiner, because he was just has a fetish for eating a lot or something.
You think so?
Well, that it wasn't him that directed it, so that's out there.
Yeah, so
as was demonstrated on South Park, I think.
They're just like, oh well, they were trying to make a point there. I don't know if he actually does that. So yes, so there's something, there's a good thing about it, and then there's and of course, it has those typical 80s movie things about it that are like, when the kids set up the room for like a horror movie and stuff, they go like, they would have had to spend like 6 hours setting up that room when they're trying to scare off the teacher, and she goes in there and they're like, oh my God, and everybody's all, bloody and whatever. So if you haven't seen that movie, Summer School, check it out. But that's like, that would have taken hours to set up, and just kind of, but it's a fun movie altogether. It's just kind of a, and it's got a Danny Elfman score that, it's just about as upbeat as can possibly be. So it's just one of those summertime. Hey. It's a Danny Elfman song called Happiness, I believe.
What about saxophones in it?
No, but there's a whole lot of accordion in it. It's like kind of almost a Zydeco-y.
Oh, it's a whimsical Danny Elfman.
Yes, for once, yeah.
Does he play Don't Mess With My
scene in Teen Wolf?
What's that? When?
That dude's naked in the background, just flopping his dick around in the stand.
We've talked about that, yes.
Damn.
Yes, we've talked about that, how the guy at the end of Teen Wolf originally pulled his dick out. In the original theatrical cut, you could see it.
And, extra.
What's that?
An extra did it, and they didn't realize it.
Yeah, but if you watch the movie as it is now, you actually see him like buttoning his pants back up still.
Pixelated.
So they cut as much of it out as they could. So anyway, okay. So let's trip down memory lane there, folks.
Is Terry at the ready?
I believe so.
Hey, Ted Knight wants to say something.
Well, we're waiting.
Well, we're back.
Let's hear it for Chris. Put your hands together for Chris.
Chris.
But what about the tits?
What?
All right. Pran Funkels. Okay, so Kira needs to answer a fan question. Go ahead and answer a fan question. Go ahead.
Creative Stolen Dirt wanted to know where to get the Monday Night Mitch soundboard. Go to our main Pran Funkels page, click on About, and then there are some links. One of them is soundboards, and it's on there. So enjoy.
Cool.
Mitch.
Go to our About page. There's a link.
Mitch.
There's something like that. There's some kind of a link on there. It's like a link. It's like a chain link on there.
About what?
It's a chain link about a link.
But no.
All right. Oh boy. All right, folks. Let's get down to a Pran Funkel business here, shall we?
What?
Thanks for Chris calling in, and we got into a whole crazy conversation about 80s movies and strange things that happen in them. So
I'm not interested. I'm interested. I'm not interested.
all right, we got a number here.
It's a request from Mysterious JS.
Very mysterious. It's got a... What is that area code? Is that like Hawaii or something?
No, it's California.
Oh, that is? Okay.
There's a lot of area codes in California. Turns out. There's probably the most area codes in California, I would think. Okay, let's give this number a call. I really, my mouth is getting dry. I drank a whole beer, so I need to go get another beer soon. But we'll make a call here. Pran Funkels. Go ahead. Oh, there's an episode of 2.5 Men coming on the TV in the background that I'm looking at, and it's got Barry Corman on this episode. I see that in the credits anyway. So he's going to tell us to plug it in now. He's looking very Wilfordy. I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah.
He's very Wilford. He's as close as Wilford as you can get without being Wilford.
That's anger management.
Is he going to have to? Is he about to go yell at McKittrick about Whopper being compromised?
I'm sorry, but another retraction from Pran Funkels. This is Anger Management starring Charlie Sheen. It just looked like men to me when I saw it. It's another show that is already in syndication, I guess.
You're right. All right, here we go. Pran Funkels, we're calling right now. Can you see it?
No.
Bell Bunch.
Yes.
Who's this? And why are you calling, John? Bell Bunch.
Oh, it's ridiculous. That goes on 24 hours a day. If there's anything that you guys do together to make your relationship better, you can document it, get a folder and start putting that stuff in there. Please. You want to bail your brother out and he's in Walnut.
All right. That was obviously a listener of the show, just a soundboard on us. But hey, thanks for giving us your number.
We're going to call you back several times tonight.
Nah, we won't do that. We'll be nice. Let's give somebody a call here. Jenna, a scammer. That's who it is.
Jenna Ask Hammer. I think I've been to her website a couple of times.
Oh, take a good morning.
How's it going?
Why is this person a scammer? What makes her a scammer?
She puts her ass on camera.
I don't know. Somebody told me she was a scammer. I left her a seductive message. She didn't call back. There is her Facebook right there. You can click on it and look at her.
Yeah. Yep, there's some wacky shit going on here. So wacky shit.
Image may contain someone in a suit. And then it loads up.
So cold. Oh, sorry.
You ever see that when you're loading a Facebook page? It's like before the picture loads, it's like image may contain person in suit and piano.
What, are you what? No.
My connection, I guess, is so slow that sometimes
you get descriptions of.
Yes. If you load Facebook really slowly, before the page or pictures load, it says image may contain someone sitting on a couch, or this one actually said someone wearing a suit standing by a piano.
What the fuck? That's so.
That picture contains. I'm still waiting for it to load on my computer.
Yes, yeah. There's a person wearing a suit standing by a piano. But it's just bizarre that I guess they have some kind of picture identifying bullshit. That picture may contain Don Knotts on a merry-go-round, looking very shocked and sickened. All right. Let's oh man, I gotta get a beer, you guys.
Somebody, I don't remember who it was, wanted us to talk more about Hector. He has not called back. I think he just completely gave up. It's been forever. But Mike has made a gigantic Hector soundboard.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the best. It has so many different things on it. You could just.
We talked about I was going to take a look at the HTML on it and try to improve it. Where it's, where you're, anyway, I don't need to go into detail on the air, but I started working on that and I ran into like a weird little issue that I just need to work out. But if I can get it set up like it should be, it'll be like really cool where you'll have these little categories, and when you click that category, a box comes up and you have all your phrases under it, and then you click that and then it goes away, and you know what I mean? So you got everything kind of at your fingertips. You're not scrolling down and looking for stuff. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And I got it working. I've got some strange little issue I need to kind of work out on it. But anyway, yeah. So, but it's a great soundboard though. It's got just that's what I was saying the other night. I guess last night I was just like, can you believe that we actually talked to Kira as Ileana talked to this guy like twice, and we got that much shit out of this guy, like that many quotes and phrases. And there's just so many off the wall phrases. It's crazy. But
thank you.
We just got so much. Like this guy called us like, geez, what did you say? Over 100 times, Kira? Or
that's my estimate. Yeah.
We actually talked to him twice and left a message for him like once. Is that right?
That's
or
right.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
And he just called repeatedly and was saying he was being extorted. So it's like,
and being extorted, for better lack of words.
He's being extorted for a better lack of words. Oh boy. So anyway, it turned into it's really great soundboard material. So, all right. I'm gonna grab a beer. Just a second. My mouth is dry. I'll be right back, folks. And then we'll make this call.
I'm gonna get a good packers and do some a mobile home.
Somebody.
And you can play play some of those quotes. Yeah, entertain the audience there if you want. I'll be right back. Do you have something to say, Kira?
Yeah, somebody in the chat, maybe last weekend, mentioned the Denny's quote, and yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, there's two different Denny's quotes. They're about the same, but there's two of them on there. So, all right, I'll be right back, and you can entertain the audience with some of those quotes there. And I'll be right back.
We'll have breakfast at Denny's. You and I are going to go have breakfast at Denny's.
That sounds like
I have a friend that'll come. We can meet over lunch, and he'll talk to you.
sounds like he's punishing you or grounding you by making you go to Denny's.
I should call a Waffle House or Village Inn and have them say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you to a real breakfast.
But where's Ileana?
Not that that's. I'd rather go to one of those places than Denny's probably. But
I want to be with you. Want to meet?
Mr. Lady.
Where?
Mr. Lady wants to know how we make the soundboards, and do we have a subscription to Flash Professional? We don't even use Flash. We use this, like, it's called SB Maker, which is Soundboard Maker, and it's just like very basic HTML5 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have records. This is the federal White House Department.
It's not local. It's not the state White House Department.
The Westinghouse Department. What?
You're probably one of the peckerwoods that voted for Trump.
You know what? We could call if we could get the pro.
Oh my God! Yeah, Obama.
We
should just leave a message for her saying you're probably one of the peckerwoods that voted for.
Okay.
Getting her to pick up, that's the challenge.
You're probably one of those frackers that lives on a mobile home park.
Yeah, that's we've.
Yeah, I'd like to hear him talk to her in a real, like, just link them together and just the two of them could just. Well, she would just scream over him, I guess, but
you have anger issues.
There you go. Yeah, get all those quotes ready and let's call her and just.
That's a lot. I know.
Just
I think if Cody maybe opens it and says, "I have a friend here who really wants to talk to you," and then so it doesn't sound like just random quotes. I don't know.
Well, if you just start out with, you're one of those I think you're one of those peckerwoods that.
That's a huge soundboard.
Yeah, I mean, you could sit there and have a conversation for a while, but yeah, I see what you're saying. But I mean, really, who gives a fuck with her? She's going to pick up where she's not, and when she does, she's just going to sit there and scream over. And that's, I guess that's kind of entertaining, but.
Why do you get all upset?
Okay, see if we can get her to pick up. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. See if we can. So you want to just start off with the peckerwood there or something? I don't know. What's a good one to start with, though? What's something that's
anything related to animals or anything?
I don't think there is, but I don't know. There's so many quotes on that. Holy shit, there's a lot.
Might need to call multiple times if she's not picking up, just to maybe push her a little bit more each time.
Like hang up first. Don't leave a message, and then like maybe on the third time, just then start using the quotes. Something like that.
I would use them right away because she's not going to be at all enticed to pick up if it's just a random number, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if she's sitting there screening.
Yeah, but she won't pick up unless she has a good reason. Like, she'll only pick up basically if it's political. If you're bashing what she doesn't believe in.
Yeah. Okay. And go ahead and call.
Yeah.
See if we can get her on. So just leave a message every time you're saying and wait.
Yeah, I guess so.
But don't use up a bunch of the quotes. But
yeah.
Here's a good. You have a bunch of sound bites of him laughing, right?
Yeah.
It's like at least 2 or 3. You were using them earlier. Just do a bunch of laughing, and then maybe just laughing on one of the messages, and then maybe call back and laugh and say, "I bet you're one of those Peckerwoods that voted for Trump." Something like that. What do you think, Kira?
I would open with that line actually, because she's not going to pick up unless you really get under her skin. So.
Okay.
And then maybe use it again, like after 1 or 2 calls.
Just not anything too out there but I really don't think she understands what a soundboard is, or that you can even do what we're doing. So she'd probably, even if you did say some shit that was pretty non sequitur and crazy sounding, that she would just think you were just insane.
This is what's happening. And I'm not being, obnoxious. I'm
nauseous.
Human being with a heart. You're probably one of the Peckerwoods that voted for Trump.
Yeah, that sounds real.
I'm at peace. Should I cry? Should I?
Okay.
Start off with, my name is Hector or something.
Yeah. To answer Mr. Lady's question, yeah, that's the SB maker that Prank Hill made. The system for making our soundboards.
All right, let's see if we can get her to pick up. Here we go. Giving her a call. Oh, wait a second. It's doing that thing where it shows every number we've called here, but it's not calling them though. So, weird.
Praise God for saving America from those who sought to destroy her. You've reached a voicemail for Dr. Adrian Moore. Due to the tremendous demand for my services and high volume of calls, it may take more than a week for me to return your call, and I may not return your call until I have something scheduled in your area. Your patience is appreciated. If you choose to leave a message, please speak slowly when leaving your number. Thank you, and may God bless America.
My name is Hector Gladstone. This is what's happening. I'm a man at peace. I don't want to be mad. I'm not being, obnoxious. I'm not saying rude things. You're probably one of those Peckerwoods that voted for Trump. I can help you. Should I cry? Should I run? Call me back. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right, I hung up. I should have waited. What's that?
No.
I should have just waited. See if she's gonna pick up.
Just call her back, and I was hoping she'd pick up on that one.
She might call back.
No, if you kept going, it'd start sounding fake,
That's true. Well, I was gonna say, I should probably just have sat there and waited for it to. It went straight to voicemail, so I wonder if she actually has a voicemail, and not an answering machine that she can screen on like she used to.
No, it's the same thing. I can tell. I don't know.
There was no ringing or anything.
I know, but it was grayed out for like 20 seconds, and then you could hear it. It was like a phantom ringing.
Now you guys aren't hearing that stupid pick up and hang up that when I add a call and get rid of it. Okay, good.
Mm-mm.
I could go on for a while, see if we can make her pick up.
Well, we've had a couple times in the past where we've left a message and we just let it be, and then within 10 minutes she called back.
Yeah.
But with this one, I don't know if she will.
I can start hitting on it.
We'll try to act like you're trying to find common ground with her. And,
It's an extra. Sorry to keep bothering you, but I want to be with you.
That's still weird. Yeah.
You got it. Isn't there one where he says, "This is Donald Trump"?
We just says Donald Trump in the name. Like, it's one of the name things, right?
Well, I think he says, he asks if it's Donald Trump.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh.
It's under, I don't know where it is, but
is this Donald Trump? Is that what he says?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you open fairly quickly with something Trump related, that's probably the only way she's gonna pick up.
So you could open with this is Hector, sorry to keep bothering you, and just, or I don't know, or you could just do laughs and then say something about, use one of the Donald Trump bites or something. I don't know, whatever you think, sound bites, whatever you want to do. I don't care. And call back, or just wait a little bit, or try another number and then call back. Or
no, let's do another number and then call back. Yeah.
Okay. So let's call the scammer that girl left a seductive message for, which I think I heard that.
It involved dump trucks.
Something, yeah.
Oh yeah. You'd take the dump trucks out to the landfill, and
when you guys used to do that.
Yeah.
You remember? And then there was something about you got angry with her or something. Like, yeah, what was it?
I played a clip or something and I blamed it on her. And I thought
yeah,
like she was right. That she actually picked up. I was acting like she picked up and was playing quotes, and I got mad. And then
right.
Mr. Lady wants to know, who did Kevin's dad vote for?
No, vote for the one with the thickest eyebrows, the hairiest arms.
Yeah, where I come from, we don't talk about who we voted for.
He voted with the one with the hairiest arms, so that's going to be a tough one there to figure out between the two candidates. And the thickest eyebrows, that's another tough one.
Yeah, I'll give you a hint. I didn't vote for no broad.
Actually, while we wait to call her back, found out something.
I voted for a punch-in candidate. Punch-in candidate on the ballot day. I just punched the ballot until it fell apart, and I just went home.
I wrote in there. I wrote in Richard Nixon. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because of the moon landing and such. All right, go ahead, Kira. Sorry.
That's okay. If you call back the Skype number, like the general one, like when we call toll-free numbers and they're all, oh, your number is 559, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
If you actually call it, this is the message that you get. It's rather interesting. I changed it, so here it is.
The number you have reached is associated with a call that originated from a VoIP service provider and is not associated with any specific users. Therefore, the subscriber who originated the call cannot be reached at this number. Any information regarding the nature of this call will only be provided in accordance with a lawful request made by the appropriate law enforcement agency. Please report threatening or malicious activities to local law enforcement for further investigation.
Okay. Good luck with that. That's yeah. They're basically saying, hi, this is Skype, and we can't do shit about about the call you just got.
Yeah.
But that only shows up when you're calling like an 800 number, like a business. But that is kind of interesting. But I like how the guy is, he's giving the Micro Machines guy a run for his money there. Not really, but.
Oh, I can make him do that.
He's talking into a phone receiver from the 70s.
He sounds kind of exasperated, like he's done it about 6 times. Like, fuck. gotta say this again.
The number you've reached is associated with a call that originated from a VoIP service provider and is not associated with any specific users. Therefore, the subscriber who originated the call cannot be reached at this number. Any information regarding the nature of this call will only be provided in accordance with a lawful request made by the appropriate law enforcement agency. Please report threatening or malicious activities to local law enforcement for further investigation.
That's if you call the Skype number back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what you get. Ooh. All right. So you want to call the scammer, or we're going to call AOV back?
Does that play the road up a what for toilet thing?
God, how obnoxious is that shit? Is there a scene in that movie where she's talking at less than 300,000 decibels or whatever?
Nope.
Is everything throughout the movie just her screaming at the top of her fucking lungs in what sounds like her normal voice to me?
Well, have you ever been around a mentally challenged person? That's how it is.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell, anyway.
Everybody thinks you about me.
She was trying to jump on that bandwagon. Like she was just imagining she was going to be as big as Tom Hanks after Scump.
I'm going to have more chicken.
Put that back.
Oh, she was bigger than Tom Hanks.
Hello?
Well, yeah, physically, but
I'm sorry. That was an obvious. I had to go for the obvious joke there. Take another buddy. Classic Uncle Dave. About twice Tom. Just a couple of Tom Hankses there.
She's about, I don't know, dog. I think maybe she is probably greater than or equal to 3.5 Tom Hankses, I believe.
No.
You don't think so? Okay, we'll go ahead and do 4 Tom Hanks.
No.
Jeez. Okay. Let's
Okay, I'm chilling out.
let's call this scammer.
Oh, weird.
How obnoxious. Like, you can't even use that shit as a soundboard because she's screaming.
Well,
she sounds like
if he was here right now, do you know what I would do to him?
Will Smith.
I don't like imagining it.
Would you crush him with your meaty fist? You
Daddy, I'm dead.
pound him into a fucking paste? All right, let's check a call. And I guess Cody stepped away, so Kira or Mike can do something here.
Wait, I'll be right back. I stepped away.
Okay. This is Mike.
Yeah.
You had left a message before, Kira.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we need continuity.
I might jump in. Number disappeared.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 630-927-924.
661-748. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if our buttons are working because I was trying to cut that off and it wouldn't. But,
I guess it responded to mine. I hit it the last second. I guess it worked.
well, no, I hung up.
Oh, you hung up.
Yeah, I hung up. Yeah, so try it again. I guess we're not hearing ringing, which I don't know. It was phantom ringing. I was dialing that time. You can call back.
Yeah, let me see if you can still take incoming calls, though.
Okay. Yes, here it is, and I'm adding it.
All right.
Second.
Hello?
There it is.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to speak to your husband.
Okay. Yeah, it's still waking. We just have to do our little our little magic trick before each show or something. That's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
basically.
I think it's. Go ahead.
For those of you who haven't followed what's going on, this goes way back to last weekend, and I don't know how many hours between Patrick and myself and both of us we've spent on this, but basically it's like both of us went into a laboratory and did testing to try to figure it out. And
we lost our ability to take incoming calls like suddenly, which in the past we had been able to reach out to or go into Skype community forums, and well, at least once I found something a long time ago that was like roll back to Skype 7.16 and that'll work. Well, that stopped working, and then I put out a message on the Skype community, and it came back as they said use 7. Or I found something that said use 7.23. So 7.23 worked for roughly a month, the month of May, and then it stopped working about the beginning of June. Sorry, go ahead, Kara. Just giving everybody the backstory. So we couldn't take incoming calls. Basically, it would just connect a completely different call and put this group on hold, so nobody would be able to hear it. So we couldn't take incoming calls. So go ahead, Kara.
That was problem. Basically my point. We just kept experimenting until we found this really wacky way to make it work, which I don't know if anybody else can even figure that out.
But yeah, basically I had this idea, and I think I talked about it on online one of the last show or something like that. I was like, what if, we can't add an incoming call, but what if, an incoming call comes in, and I answer it, which means, it now creates a new call with just me and that caller, and then I add you guys hang up on this group, and then I add you back in. So essentially we create a new group, including this new number that's just called me. I just add you guys back to it. I add you guys to that call. And so we were thinking if we had to do that on every time somebody called in, that would be like very shitty. We would have to, that's something that would take some practice and stuff to be able to do it quick enough to keep somebody on the line. But so tonight we just figured out that doing that, at least for now, at least it's working now. Once you do that little thing that I just said, we can take incoming calls. That's weird. It's very weird, because it's like you've tricked it. You've basically tricked it into going like, you've tricked the computer into taking an incoming call and adding it into the group. So it's like, I guess I can do this. So then it allows you to do it after that. It's very fucking weird. It really is. And the programmers of Skype are probably listening and like, they bested us again. We got to figure out a way to make this not happen again. Like, yeah, so give this a month and we'll be fucking around trying to figure out another workaround. It's just been exasperating, to say the least. So that's the little story on that.
It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube and they keep like peeling off the stickers and putting on a different one, or
they keep putting soccer balls on one.
Yeah.
Colors and changing colors. Like, okay, yeah, you got that one figured out, but what about this? Oh, no, you don't. We know you're paying for the service, but fuck you if you think you're going to get your money's worth out of it. Okay, so call back, what's her name? Scammer? Or call back AOV?
Let's do the scammer, I think.
Okay. And you said you wanted to see if, what did you say you wanted to check this time? I don't remember.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Or maybe I'm just imagining some. Thought you said like, we need to check. Oh no, you said, I remember now. You said, look, we need to make sure we can still take incoming calls, and then we did. Yeah. So that's good.
Well, we need to make sure we can still watch a certain show.
Okay.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with fire up. I've never been with anything less than a man. So fine, I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone past with the girl.
Yeah, evidently you got gonorrhea from Sally Field. I think.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 630927.
What was that?
Okay, I dialed the number.
Yeah.
I dialed the number, and then she started playing the Fall Guy clip, so I hung up on the number. But evidently, it appeared that I'd hung up, but then it just evidently kept going. That's weird.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's really weird, man.
Fucking thing sucks!
No, that's really strange. Okay, it's like totally gone off my board now, but it's like if you start dialing, it's like, okay, it's dialing it. It's not it's not going to stop dialing it, I guess. That's very strange, man. So anyway, you were gonna make some comment on Mr. Colt Seaver's lyrics there or something.
No, I was just laughing at what you said.
I've been on fire over Sally Field, buddy. It's true, I have my body out to pay. Hey, hey, or something. Like, what is it?
I don't know. Let me.
Well, I've never been with anything less than a man. So fine, I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone past with a girl named Bo. But somehow they just don't end up as mine.
It sounds sped up. Sounds like they recorded it and then sped it up.
That's what they did with a lot of music in the 70s and 80s. So are they saying Sally Field's a 9? I think I respectfully disagree. Or was a 9. What are you trying to say
You
there?
say none or 9? Like none.
9.
No,
I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone past with a girl named Bo. But somehow they just don't end up as mine.
Mine.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell. Ain't less than a 9. So fine.
Less than a 9.
Okay, yeah.
Huh.
Like, she's a 9.
Well, she was a nun.
Yeah, she was a 9.
Yeah.
Less than she was a flying nun. I'm sorry, Sally. I know you're listening, and you know you're just not a 9. I'm sorry. Those Boniva commercials. Come on.
Bravo on those.
They don't give me any kind of a Boniva in my pants. All right.
Things have got a little
in my hand.
Right.
Okay.
You need to get a grip of yourself.
That's something to say to our favorite veterinarian. Okay. I don't know if I can cut this off, but I'll try. Maybe in other situations where my buttons don't work.
I'll try to.
My keypad doesn't work. But I mean, I'll try if it keeps going. If you hear me, you'll hear me hit button. Can you hear me hitting buttons the other times? Like, it wasn't cutting it off. Not last time, but the first time.
No.
Yeah, we may have some weird shit going on with where buttons aren't cut off or buttons aren't working.
Did you hear me hitting buttons?
Yes, I could. Yeah.
Okay. I'll try again.
All right, I'll try it first, and you tell me if you can hear me hitting buttons. But
okay.
Yeah, I'll just be prepared. Here we go.
No, it's not a no. It's a yes.
There's no number on the screen. I guess it's all phantom ringing too.
Yeah.
I'm dialing.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 63092.
557.
Hello? Hi. My name is Prince Pines Wimberly.
I was hoping to speak with someone named Jenna. Now, one of my roommates.
Hello to Hans and Richie on Florida Superstation. Say hello to Hans and Richie on Florida Superstation.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. What is that? Hello? Friday, I had something happen where one of my roommates had claimed that she was trying to get in touch with you for some reason. Something involving me. I'm not. Hello? Yeah, this is exactly what she said. She said there was something happening, and she wasn't happy with. She wasn't happy with the results. She wasn't happy with something. She didn't go into great detail or anything, but there was some kind of a blue hospital bed that was giving out all kinds of mixed signals. There was a button, and on the button there was a man who appeared to be in denial about his hair loss. Yeah, this is, I don't know if I can handle this. This is really, really strange. My doctor said I don't need to be engaging in this sort of, these sort of shenanigans. Okay, there goes one. There goes one. Okay, there goes two. He needs to make it. This is sort of. Right. Okay, now it's blaring off tune, and I'm not sure if what I'm hearing in my ears is what I'm hearing in my head or in real life. I don't know. If you could, I'm sorry, I really need to get confirmation and get this straightened out. If you can give me a call back, my number is 252-557-0722. If you can make reference to 36. Hello. I don't. Hello.
It's Hunt Munchers is coming together. Thank you.
I don't have it.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4. Message review.
Oh. Hi. My name is Prince Pines Wimberly. I was hoping to speak with someone named Jenna. Now, one of my roommates.
Hello to Hans and Richie on Florida Superstation. Hello to Hans and Richie on Florida Superstation.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. What is that? Hello? Friday, I had something happen where one of my roommates had claimed that she was trying to get in touch with you for some reason. Something involving me. Hello. This is exactly what she said. She said there was something happening, and she wasn't happy with. Wasn't happy with the results. She wasn't happy with something. She didn't go into great detail or anything, but there was some kind of a blue hospital bed that was giving out all kinds of mixed signals. There was a button, and on the button there was a man who appeared to be in denial about his hair loss. That was Sam Kinnison.
Mr. Sam Kinnison.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't know if I can handle this. This is really, really strange. My doctor said I don't need to be engaging in this sort of, these sort of shenanigans. Okay, there goes one. There goes one. Okay, there goes two. Let's make it. Yeah, this is sort of. Okay, now it's wearing off soon, and I'm not sure if what I'm hearing in my ears is what I'm hearing in my head or in real life. I don't know. If you could, I'm sorry, I really need to get confirmation and get this straightened out. If you can give me a call back, my number is 252-557-0722. Just if you can make reference to 36. Hello. I don't. Hello.
Hunt Munchers is coming together. Thank you.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to send your message with normal delivery. Press 1 to send your message with urgent delivery. Press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Okay, so that's one thing that
Says plug it in.
we know that I can't press buttons. So Kira or somebody else, maybe may just be Kira. Will have to is the designated
You can't
keypad button presser. Yeah, it's just some kind of strange stuff.
I think next time I'll try using an older version that works better for me, and if that lets us still take incoming calls, then that would be nice, because this version, like, my computer bugs out a little bit. So.
Okay. Well, and this working like it is now, I mean, you may go back to an old version and then we can't do what we just did tonight to get incoming calls to work. So just keep that in mind, that we may have to you and I may have to be on the same version. But
if we have
but we're not for certain yet. So. Yeah, I guess if you have to, yeah.
Well, okay. I don't know if this helps, but I do have with me here right now my Tim Kazurinsky action figure.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah, that helps a lot. So it's a Tim Kazurinsky from the 1982-83 season of SNL, or is it Tim Kazurinsky from what movies has he been in?
Police Academy and the Neighbors, I think.
The Old Neighbors with Dan Aykroyd.
He was probably in Blues Brothers at some point.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, he might have been in that. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. So that's good. So how have you got him configured right now? Or what are his arms doing? Is he? And more. You can position the mouth, can't you? Can you make it where it's just barely open? Right? And what?
And the glasses.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
The glasses I have where they should be, and then I have his mouth just a little bit open.
Yeah.
His right arm is up like he's trying to hail a cab or something. But
yeah.
That's about it. That's it. Well, actually, I'm pretending like he's hailing a cab. So.
Okay, that's good. Well, at least he's not hailing Hitler. That's good. Hail
Oh,
Hitler.
he's doing that. He's doing that too. I just let that went without saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
That's right.
I think it's funny, amigo, but it's not.
I told you. It's kind of funny though. Come on.
No.
All right. So let's call back. AOV.
No.
No.
No, it's not a no. It's a yes.
It's not a yes. No.
You could make it one where it says it's not a yes. It's a no. It's a no. Then it wouldn't sound right. I'm sure.
That is correct.
Nuggets correct.
My name is Larry Gladstone.
I think did he already say this is Hector Gladstone?
Yeah.
The last one. Okay. All right. So do we know what we're going to do this time on our voice message? Is he just going to laugh for a little bit and maybe just
I'll say something about Trump for sure.
yeah, and then just wait. This time I'll wait until it hangs up on us. But you don't have to continually talk, Mike.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can get her to pick up. And I don't know, maybe after this, if she didn't pick up this time, we should probably just move on. But let's see. There we go. On her back.
Praise God for saving America from those who sought to destroy her. You've reached a voicemail for Dr. Adrian Moore. Due to the tremendous demand for my services and high volume of calls, it may take more than a week for me to return your call, and I may not return your call until I have something scheduled in your area. Your patience is appreciated. If you choose to leave a message, please speak slowly when leaving your number. Thank you, and may God bless America.
This is Hector. I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but Donald Trump. I don't know. I can't hear you. What are you saying? I just want to meet you. Call me back. You have my number? This is the federal White House Department. Donald Trump.
I believe I hung up.
I want to keep her interested.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. See, that's the funny thing with it doing what it did a minute ago. It's like, did it really hang up? Okay, it's off my board now. Okay. Call back one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, say let's go for. Wasn't that like Hillary's campaign slogan, going forward or something?
Let's go forward.
It says Donald Trump. I don't know. What's something you'd say? Could you say? Is that all you have? Is just Donald Trump? Just him saying the name?
Just say you're from the federal White House Department.
He used that on the last call right there at the end.
Oh, okay.
But he could use it again. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think she's smart enough to go like, oh, that sounds exactly like the last phrase. I think this is a recording.
I have too many windows open right now. Distracted. Okay.
So call back.
Yeah, one more.
Okay. Call back and
or I got Donald Trump by himself.
Say it again.
I only have the Donald Trump quote where she's Peckerwood and then Donald Trump by himself. I think the other one that Kira was talking about, I don't think I made a quote out of it because the soundboard was talking over it or something.
Yeah, and some of those that happens. So you could say, like you did this time, where you went Donald Trump and then wait. You could go Donald Trump and then like just say something kind of disparaging after that, like you're making a remark about him.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Like what's something? Is there anything in those boards that you could say right after that kind of would apply to him? Sort of make it sound like you're making it apply to him. You're listening out there, folks. We're not taking any political stances or anything. We're just trying to get this woman to pick up the phone and get real mad at us. So, and it takes like nothing to get her pissed off. I mean, you could.
Maybe she's actually asleep and that she isn't waking up.
It's possible.
But boy, when she does wake up and pick up the phone, is it entertaining to hear the fumbling of the receiver?
Yes. Okay. Who's this? What is his name?
Look, can we hear the Jorgle story double?
The Jorgle story double line. Pran Funkels, the Jorgle story. Go ahead.
What number is it? What's what number is it? What's what number is it? What?
So ridiculous.
Oh boy, that's a fun clip there.
Yeah, it is. All right.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's get her going. Have you got something lined up, Mike?
I don't give a damn.
What? We're gonna call in anti-O veterinarian back.
Okay.
And then I was thinking just say Donald Trump and then make some comment that like you did a minute ago where you said Donald Trump and then you said I don't know. Say Donald Trump, I'm a man of peace.
I think you got the wrong guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, I think you got the wrong guy. You could say you're probably one of those Peckerwoods that lives in a trailer. That might get her to pick up too. Afterwards, get her fired up. Okay. Keeps getting y'all fired up all day. You keep picking up your phone when people call in.
Yeah,
And you bend to pick up pennies. What?
I was thinking that might offend her too, saying she lives in a trailer.
I don't live in a trailer. I live in a mansion now that Trump's president. Yeah, something stupid like that. Something idiotic. Okay. I lived in a shack until the day the election happened.
I love Jack.
I love Shaq, baby.
I'm yelling all my lyrics.
I'm not really singing. I'm not really singing. I'm just shouting the lyrics.
All right. It's not. Donald Trump, it's not right.
It's not right.
Okay, whatever you're going to do, I'm calling it right now. So, everybody.
Okay.
Phone's ringing, dude.
Praise God for saving America from those who sought to destroy her. You've reached a voicemail for Dr. Adrian Moore. Due to the tremendous demand for my services and high volume of calls, it may take more than a week for me to return your call, and I may not return your call until I have something scheduled in your area. Your patience is appreciated. If you choose to leave a message, please speak slowly when leaving your number. Thank you, and may God bless America.
Wow. Donald Trump. I think you got the wrong guy. I don't want to be mad. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a man at peace. Why don't we just set our differences aside and you say, Hector, or we settle and you say, Hector, I'm just human being with a heart. You and I are going to go have breakfast at Denny's. I'm not being, obnoxious.
Yeah, it hung up.
Things.
I think there was too much silence and it hung up.
Is that what it was? So it is a voicemail?
No, but answering machines will shut off if you don't do anything.
Okay. Well, we've done our due diligence there and try to. Maybe she'll call back and leave an angry message, or maybe she's just turned over a new leaf since the best thing that's ever happened to this country happened.
You should run for president because you sound like a big old burly cussing person.
That's what you could say to her if she's calling you a piece of crap, whatever. A big old burly cussing person. This guy, fuck. He's silly. He's a silly guy. All right, Pran Funkels. I'm going to take this time to thank everybody from I don't know. I'm tired tonight. Thank everybody for listening. That's what I was going to say. Thank you. Oh, we have an unknown number calling in. We ready?
Can you answer it?
Yeah, I can. Ready? Go.
Nope, nothing. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, you can hear me, or
Yeah.
can you? I can hear you. Yeah. Is there a time delay? I just on a whim I decided to call as an essay. That's essay with an
Oh,
A.
okay. We didn't know
to see if you're. No. Yeah. Well, because you have to mute, so there won't be an echo. But
right.
So am I like interrupting a call that you guys are that is
No.
that is in progress?
We just hung up on a call. So okay, soundboards are not working. Okay. There's Hector. Yeah, we just hung up on a call, so we didn't know if it was her trying to call us back. So.
No. Tis I. If there's a lull, I've got a suggestion for a call, and somebody named Buzz Lightyear also suggested. Well, he provided a number and gave a little background context for somebody to call.
Okay. We can possibly do that. What's is it posted in the chat, or you gonna post it right now or something?
Well, it's kind of context dependent. This is somebody with whom I have a history, and I was thinking of doing a real voice call. But if you prefer not, I mean, this is your affair. So.
No, that's fine. I forget that. Like you would make the call, or you would give us the number and then just add it in, and then you do the call or something. That's fine with me. I don't care.
Or alternatively, this other number that someone named Buzz Lightyear provided. Apparently, it's somebody who knows Fred. Although it's a Midwest time zone, so probably it's quite unlikely this person is still awake.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, how about this? How about I'll post a number in the chat, and this is probably going to be pretty disposable when it's done this extemporaneously. But I'll call them in my real voice. It's a hotel, and they have a history with various soundboards. I think they're aware of their soundboards, though.
Okay. So
Okay,
you're saying we shouldn't use soundboards, and you'll just talk to them or something?
Yeah, I'll just talk to them. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Okay, go ahead. Looking at the chat. Looking at the chat. So it's not what is your name on here? I forget. Okay, no, I see you now. There.
Yeah.
The 515 number.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that a call.
This is probably going to be somewhat anticlimactic because I'm getting an echo. They're apt to probably hang up, but if they don't, it might glean something worth hearing.
Yeah, you never know. I talk about how it's we just never know. You can plan a call all day, and it'll fail, and then other times you'll just call and do something off the top of your head, and it'll be the best thing ever. So, all right, I'm going to give this call a number right now. Ready? Here we go. Pran Funkels calling this number.
Days in Ankeny.
Hi. Where have I reached?
Days in Ankeny.
Okay, that's curious. I'm Dr. Gregory Stevens. I'm a geriatrician at Triple Pines Assisted Living Facility, and I have this as an emergency contact number for one of our residents.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So do you happen to know a Fred Herbert?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Sure,
Well,
you got
he's
the right number.
Well, that depends on what you mean by the right number. This is 515-965-1995.
Just a sec. I gotta look it up. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, there's apple butter. Said Beathers, are you there?
Yeah, just.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Yeah. Our number is 954-3581.
Yeah, Grunt Munch.
Yeah, that's the number I've got here. Yeah, we've got two. That must have been the one we called. So we have this as an emergency contact number for Fred Herbert. He's having a bit of an episode right now. He's an advanced dementia patient, and he's wanting to talk to whoever's at this number. He's wanting this. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So he has episodes where he becomes delirious, and he just engages in episodes of logorrhea and ecophilia. And right now he's asking everyone around him, "Why are you doing this? We used to get along so well." He wants to know, why we're not being better gentlemen than we are. And this is his emergency contact number, and he's not well. And as a matter of protocol, I'm calling this number.
I'm not sure why he has this as emergency contact number. This is a commercial business.
Okay.
So, this is a hotel.
So you don't know a Fred Herbert?
No, I don't.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Well, he left development on the front desk.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. I think there's a third-party call coming in.
Hi, this is Tim.
Who's this?
This is Tim at the front desk.
Oh, okay. Where are you?
Well, Fred left
Is
development.
this the same person I was just talking? Are you at the hotel I just called?
Yeah, we were trying to get through so that Fred could speak with someone.
Okay, and the first person, is he still there?
Oh, they hung up.
No, they hung up. Okay. Well, I thought that was going to be for the. You know what? I actually thought, though, I was at least hoping he would recognize Fred. That really threw me off because I've pranked that guy. He's one of the newer people, and I've pranked him probably, at least 15 times.
Right.
I guess he just didn't recognize the name, even though I've identified. Like,
it seemed kind of.
I've used the line, "This is Fred."
Seemed
All right,
pretty aloof.
I guess that was about it. Yeah. I've also called him with the California Crook, and well, I won't go into that. Maybe I'll just release the calls. Okay, so I guess that was about it. The one thing, this is trivial, but it's been driving me crazy. Before I go on, I think the show before, not last week, but the week before, you kept playing this 16-bit game music. And
What does it sound like?
Well, yeah, it's difficult to reproduce with your vocal cords, but it sounded like it was from one of the Shinobi games. But I don't think it was. It sounded like pseudo lightning. No, it went like sort of like a da 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 da, and then a like lightning or something. I don't know. It's just driving me up a wall that I can't remember that or place it.
Cody, Kira would know. Kira's
not
back
the
on.
Bad Dude song, is it?
Not that.
Not that, but it sounds like that's a different cut from the same music.
Oh, I know.
Shadow Dancer.
I think it's from Too
Is it
Crude.
Shadow Dancer? What's that?
I think it's Too Crude.
We were playing it a couple of shows back, I guess.
Unlikely. I never had that game.
Okay.
I mean, I'm 100% certain I recognize it, but
Kira, you know
right.
what I'm talking about, right?
I just got back, so I haven't even heard what you're talking about.
It was. I think it sounded to me like it was from Too Crude. It was like a Data East or Genesis sounding, or Sega sounding.
Sure it was a Genesis game.
It sounded kind of like the Bad Dudes song, but it had
That's
like
what it was. Yeah, it's Bad Dudes. It has to be Bad Dudes. Actually, that just jogged my memory.
No, I think I know what you're talking
Bad Dudes was like a Final Fight knockoff, right? Kind of like an upgraded Double Dragon.
Yeah, kind of.
Somewhere between, like, in graphical sophistication, somewhere between. I mean, it actually came out later than Final Fight, but it wasn't that impressive, really.
Right. Well, play. If you got something queued up, Kira, that you think it might be, or Cody, or you think you might.
I think this is it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
What's that from?
That's the one.
That's Too Crude, there, isn't it?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm
The hell is
positive.
that?
It's a game I owned, so I know it's not.
What is it?
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's not Too Crude.
It's Sword of Vermilion on Mega Drive.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sega
That was a
Genesis.
role-playing game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It sounds
Sort
a
of
lot
Vermilion,
like.
though. That doesn't.
I had the Too Crude arcade board, and it sounded a lot like that when you passed a level, and it was similar to Bad Dudes. It was the Data East also.
Very cool. All right.
Well, mystery solved.
Call me back. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Another piece from it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hope you're enjoying the show, and we'll.
Yep.
Thanks for
Really?
participating in a call.
Sure.
All right. Talk to you next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye.
Paul failed when he hung up. That's weird. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Bacon dog in the morning.
Classic rock all day.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on in your life, dog?
It's a funny story. Me and my wife, we're
my wife.
We're separated. We're trying to maybe get back together. I don't know. We're just just legally separated.
Like changes from hour to hour. Like whether or not you think you're getting back and maybe you're not. And it seems like that's your life these days, isn't it, friend?
Yeah. So anyway, it's we got a couple of kids. We got a couple of sons, and my wife she kind of got custody of them, and I'm not real happy about that because she's kind of a crack whore. But I probably shouldn't be saying that on the air. I don't know. Should I be saying that on the air?
Oh, you say crack whore there? You can say crack whore there. You can say crank whore, crack whore. You can say.
Oh no, I'm not worried about the FCC. I just my wife's attorney might be listening, and they might just be like, jackpot. It's
like maybe coming out to see, maybe just be listening to the show. Like jackpot. I know what you mean.
Anyway, so what's good is coming up and you just cut up next weekend.
What's that? What's coming up next weekend? What's coming up next weekend there?
Well, I'm gonna get to visit them, just for the next weekend. I'm gonna get up there my boys.
Your boys? They're good boys?
They're good boys. My boys are good boys. They get out in the morning.
My boys are good boys. My boys are.
Oh God.
Oh, somebody fell asleep on the keyboard there. So my boys are back in town. They get out in the morning.
I enjoy that beat there. It's like.
Yeah, it's one of those old Hammond or whatever.
It's actually somebody playing a drum kit, but they're just like kind of shuffling on the hi-hat and just barely touching the drum. They're barely touching the snare with a little brush. They're using brushes on
one of those old synthesizer.
But those go kind of like in the air tonight. Maybe it is.
No, the really old ones have that same. Yeah. So the boys are back in town. They can talk about it.
Boys. Dong's boys are back in town.
What? Well, one time I met up with this woman at the bar, and she was I think she had speaking of crack, she had a crack. Her name was Lizzie. A little bit. Take it out in the morning.
Take it out in the morning.
Take it out in the morning. God damn it.
Classic rock all day. Thin Lizzie. Boys are back in town.
Back down.
Some offbeat snapping. This should be good.
Guess who just got back today? Them one-eyed boys that have been away. Haven't changed, haven't much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
The Divots are back in town.
Echo.
You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she's on the floor shaking. What you got? And I tell you when she go red hot, I mean she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, the chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face.
Sounds like McLovin.
Oh boy.
They're back in town.
The boys are back. The boys are back in town again.
Take off your underwear.
That should be that should be the when Dateline NBC brings back To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. That should be their opening theme on the boys are back in town.
They're going to come out with their new season entitled Dateline To Catch a Predator: It's been long enough since that senator killed himself.
Yeah, it's been 10 years, so we're good now. We good? Question mark.
It's been long enough. People are ready to see predators being caught and taught
and fought by the police.
You're naked. You're fighting a cat on the ground. You're wrestling a cat around.
You're asking why there's a picture of a man on that hospital bed who's in denial about his hair loss. That's a thing I have. Like, I have this picture. It was there was some point when I was at a hospital, and on the side of the bed, it was it's a button on the side of this hospital bed, and it's, you know how they're like they can't, there's no English words on anything anymore. It's like a picture. It's like a little, picture of a guy, and he's looking in a mirror. So there's like a guy, and then a mirror image of the guy in a little square, and like the guy who's not in the square in the mirror like has what appears to be like a very large bald spot because it's just kind of worn off. The paint has worn off there. And then the guy in the mirror has a much smaller bald spot. So he's like,
this is on the side of a hospital bed?
Yeah. It's like a button to, I don't know if I didn't do it, but I guess you press it.
To summon Dr. Bosley?
I have no idea. I just heard a doodle-doo, like somebody hung up. That's weird.
Wait, so you saw this in person or just on the internet?
Yeah, no. I took a picture of it with my phone. I thought it was funny. I've got it. Like I don't know if it was on the phone I have now or my last phone, but I'll have to look for it. But I don't know. It was so bizarre. I had to take a fucking picture of it. But I think, yeah, it was just. Anyway, it's very fucking strange. We'll have to make it a Pran Funkels avatar, but it looks like it's a button. It looks like a button which is showing a guy who's in denial about how bald he is or something. He's looking in the mirror, and the guy in the mirror's bald spot isn't nearly as big as his actual bald spot.
So you go to the hospital for something else, but you need to press a button to get a nurse because you just realized that you're losing your hair.
No, it's the button, and that's what I'm talking about. Why there's not an English word on anything anymore. So they have to come up with these little symbols for crap.
So what is it actually supposed to mean?
It's like, from what I gather from it, it's just a button that you press and a fucking mirror pops up or folds out or something, like a mirror. That's all it is.
Why make it more confusing by having?
Because they couldn't just have a square there, because people would be like, a square? What's that? I don't know. They couldn't accurately
Okay, so it's a button for someone who's in a hospital bed and they need to check their bald spot.
I don't know. I'll send you the picture and you can figure it out, but I'll have to find it first.
I think it needs to be our next Pran Funkels avatar on the next episode.
It's really weird, and I fucking laughed pretty hard for a while just looking at, like, what in the fuck, man? That is the most bizarre, like, yeah, little symbol for anything I've ever seen. So
let's make another Pran Funkel.
All right. Is Kira here? Is Kira there?
I'm here.
Okay.
are.
There you are.
We have a couple of numbers from Joe, aka Spamming or Spoofing.
All right.
Uh-huh. So, a scammer apparently trying to scam somebody for Def Leppard tickets. I have a couple of...
So they're trying to scam somebody out of their Def Leppard tickets, or they're pretending to sell them.
Well, the ad is right here. If you want to click on it, we can...
Okay, yeah, I should just do that. This posting is expired.
The one below it.
Oh wait, let me try it.
One below it.
This posting is expired, so I get on both of them. Did you actually get something to come up?
Yeah.
Weird. Why is it not allowing me to look at it? I seriously get this posting is expired. That's all I get.
That's weird.
But I'll take your word for it.
I just opened it up again. It worked. Def Leppard.
Maybe you have some kind of internet settings that keep old, like don't refresh as many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, you can tell us what it says, I guess.
I can share my screen, actually.
Okay.
You
Let's
can
take
go
a
to it again and refresh it, Patrick, and it'll come up.
Oh, it works? Okay. Either one? No, mine's not. That's not working at all on mine. Let me see here. Okay. I can't really. It's not close enough for me to be able to see because I've got the chat on. Let me turn the chat log off here. I have 4 tickets for Def Leppard, Poison, and Tesla. Okay. Well, this is a concert that already happened 8 days ago.
Well, they're still, I guess they're apparently still scammers, so good to prank call.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good with that. Echo. Mike. You might need to... Okay, is it still echoing? Maybe not. Okay, it stopped. Okay, good. Mitch. All right. So I'm going to call us the hippie and say, man, you got them tickets? I don't know. This is Damone from Fast Times. Cue up the part where he's singing that Cheap Trick song. So, you know what I'm talking about?
No, but
He's like, your mama's all right, your daddy's all right, you just seem a little weird. He's like, kind of, there's a part where he's singing that to a potential customer. Like and then Jennifer Jason Leigh tells him that she's pregnant. It's a kind of a... Okay. Mike just hung up. Back? Yeah. Do I need to add him back? Can he add himself back?
His Skype just crashed.
Okay.
So that's good.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab.
Oh, there's a thing. He's gonna fill out and report the problem to Skype, and they're gonna immediately call him back on his home phone and say,
"Sir, we just heard that about 38 seconds ago you had a problem with Skype, and we want to get right on this, sir. We are going to work with you immediately to get this resolved, sir, because that's what we do here at Microsoft's Skype brand calling program."
Well, you know, as a wise gentleman once said, and this may I quote the wise gentleman, Mr. Thomas J.
Go ahead.
No, what? What's the question?
Thomas J. I was just saying, is it the owner of the Wise Chip Company?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a good. He's probably, but this guy is probably eating a lot of those.
Wise chips. Okay.
Mr. Yes.
Does he sit on a pedestal?
You got me under pressure. Billy Gibbons sitting up. You got him on a pedestal.
Can I just give a bit of just some words of wisdom from well, I don't know. Yeah, well.
Okay, who's this wise man we're talking about?
Mr. Thomas J. Odell. Can I just give you a quote that he said once?
Sure, let's hear it.
It's a word of wisdom, a couple of words of wisdom.
Yes.
He once said,
Oh, right now, we may need emergency surgery in the studio. My neck doesn't move, or my head doesn't move. My neck probably would, but my head would fall off if it did. In the studio. All right.
Take it, guy.
Oh!
Oh! That hurt big time. Oh, that hurt big time. Oh! All right.
I was trying to suck in on it, and it's not making any noise.
It's kind of interesting that it's the exact same key as the one that Odell's blowing.
I've been waiting all night for the right moment to do that.
Okay.
I brought this thing over here just to do that.
So there's two different numbers. Oh, no, wait. There isn't two different numbers. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's call it a scammer. You want to?
Yes.
This asshole scammer a call. How did we know? How did we find out it was a scammer?
Oh, I think Yale Hadarity figured it out.
Okay. It was a scam and a flam. Scams, flams. Oh, his scam, flam, flam.
Oh, my scammy, flammy, mammy.
We should leave that as a voicemail.
Yeah.
Voicemail. All right, I'm calling this number. You guys do whatever. I'm ringing. Super spooky.
Whoa.
Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Man, I was looking for those Def Leppard tickets. Man, I offer you $50. I just really need some Def Leppard, man. It's good. It's really gonna help me out, man. There's a flam or something. Oh.
Oh, my scammy, flammy, mammy.
What's that? It's a grunt munch. Oh man, give me a call back as soon as you can. Area code 252-557-0722. I need them. All right. Over and out, man. Def Leppard. Woo!
Thank you.
Gonna play it back. Oh, no, it's just going to hang up.
Thank you. I'm going to be vague about what I'm
Thank you. All right. Moving on. That's with my what?
Tutu.
Don't pull my tutu off while I'm doing ballet or whatever.
Tutu.
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 No mess with my tutu. All right. We're
She
getting
said something about a bird suit later.
a bird suit.
Yeah. You can take my bird suit. Something.
My bird. No, I think she's saying my bird soup. The soup that she feeds her birds. Or no, I think it's soup made with birds in it. I think she went and killed a bunch of just birds and made them into a soup. So, did you see the quote there?
252-557-0722.
All right. Okay, folks. We got another ticket scammer here, and it's not a ticket scammer. It's like it's an LCD sound system. What is this? Oh, fake tickets. It is a tickets. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it might be more of a Miami sound machine.
I know. Could be.
Jim Gaffigan.
Sound machine.
All right. Call this guy in.
Larry.
This is in New York. It's like 4:30 there. So. Right, we have Hector or somebody talk to him, or I don't know, whatever we want to do here.
Hello? Who is it?
He answered.
That was weird. What did they say?
He was saying hello, and there's like a fan blowing in like a fan or something blowing directly in the mic, so he couldn't really hear, and we were kind of messing around. When
Hello.
oh shit! A little bit of Miami sound machine there, not to be confused with the George Michael sports machine.
Yeah.
What?
I think Burt Bacharach, played by Christopher Walken, might have a comment about that song.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It needs some more of a certain
okay.
instrument.
No, it's you talking about that Saturday Night Live sketch? He said his name was Bruce Dickinson in that.
Oh, I thought it was Burt Bacharach.
No, he says his name is Bruce Dickinson, but
I must be mixing it up. There might have been a sketch with Will Ferrell. He was playing Burt Bacharach.
Yeah. I think
around the
sounds
same
familiar.
time.
He introduces himself as the producer of he said Bruce Dickinson, which I think they were just trying to. That's just such a 70s sounding name. They were just trying to go some. But Bruce Dickinson's actually the lead singer of Iron Maiden, so it doesn't make sense. He never produced a Blue Oyster Cult album, to my knowledge, and begged for more cowbell. Okay, this guy's calling us back. This guy we just called. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello? Who is it?
You call me.
You get a call too?
What?
You get a call too?
No.
Who is this Chris?
No.
You said I called you yesterday?
No, you never called me.
They're still doing it?
No, you never called me.
Somebody called last night about 11 o'clock and woke me up.
Oh, no. Nobody called you. Sorry about that.
I got 2 kids, 2 grandkids, or 4 grandkids, or 6 grandkids.
You say you got 2 grandkids?
I said, somebody asked me, I want to speak to your husband. Hey, I got 2 kids, 2 grandkids, or 4 grandkids. I am not gay.
Oh, nobody called you though.
I want to get this settled.
Excuse me?
I damn sure ain't gay.
What?
I want to get this settled. I haven't called any motel, any nothing. Get ready to
Oh,
mow the yard.
no. They must have accidentally called you.
Getting ready to mow the yard for 8 days.
What?
I just got back from Florida yesterday.
Nobody called you.
Like I told whoever I talked to last night. And there's no way I can make a home phone call in Florida off of this phone, because I can't even make a long distance phone call on it.
Oh, somebody never called you though. They probably was a mistake.
The same guy told me that last night.
Yeah, it was a mistake. You could just delete the number.
I ain't got a clue who this is.
You could just delete the number.
Hey, I don't know who the fuck you are.
You could just delete the number.
You thought what?
You should just delete the number and forget about it.
Oh, I didn't.
Have a good night. I'm sorry, I keep calling. What are you saying? I didn't hear what you said. Do you have a roommate? My name is Hector. I can't hear you. I'm getting calls from this phone number. I'm going to call the DA. I'm going to call the police. I will call the police again if you call this number again. I'm just a human being with a heart. Is this the guy that fucking works at a job that makes $13 an hour? You're probably one of those peckerwoods that voted for Trump. You're probably one of those crackers that lives in a mobile home park.
I finally just hung up on him. Call him back and give him a minute, or just call him right back.
I'm not going away.
Call back.
Yes, you hung up on me earlier.
Oh, yes, yes, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to wait for it to clear off. It said call failed. Like, I don't know what happened when I tried to call him back there, but it did the thing like it was ringing for a long time. Oh boy. So I don't know. Maybe try that guy another time. I don't know what he's doing because we can't hear if it's ringing anymore. I don't know.
Well, it's a dense. It's it's a situation of some sort. I forgot what kind it is, but you know.
The Gladstone?
No, it's more of a grunt munch.
Gladstone?
No.
Related.
Okay, what is it? It's amazing how much that actually sounds like it. Folks,
I got the same party favor.
folks, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot this horn that I have.
All right, now after my song,
it's called Susudio.
We're going to take a look at the sword deal of the century.
Okay, somebody's calling us back. Somebody's calling us on a 661. Is that a Google Voice?
Skype, probably.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. This is
Hello?
Hector.
How you doing?
This is Hector.
Yes. I'm calling for some pussy.
Huh?
I'm calling for some pussy.
You're using foul language.
Just come over here and suck my dick.
Well, you don't have to cuss.
It's another Pran Funkels incoming prank call.
That sounded like the dude we just talked to, calling on it. And there's not enough numbers here. There's not enough numbers. It starts with 661, but it's not. Do you see that, Kira?
Yeah, but it's probably like a country code. It's
Okay.
Plus.
What's a +6 or 66?
It's a Transylvania 65000.
That was that same guy talking with a high voice, I'm pretty sure. He's evidently got a Google Voice, or not a Google Voice, but he's got some way of dialing from another country, I guess. Come over here and get pussy. I hope that wasn't one of our listeners, because that was very unimaginative. Stupid. That's funny.
Joe.
Oh, my scary plan.
If that was one of our listeners, just let us know in the chat if that was you. But I don't think that was any. I think that was the dude that we were just talking to, and he was fucking with us because he probably listened long enough and then decided it was a prank call. And that's all he could come up with is come over here and first.
I'm over here, Mr. Pussy. I'm a woman. Hi, everybody. I'm a lady. This is how a lady talks and stuff.
Or whatever the fuck he was doing. I don't know. It was really strange. Okay.
6 is Southeast Asia and Oceania. I never even heard of that. Oceania.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Oceania. And then
66.
Let me see.
But yeah, what is 66?
Thailand.
Come over here and get some pussy in Thailand. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. He was trying to pretend to be a hooker from a hooker. That's a kind of a dumb term, isn't it? A prostitute from Thailand.
That might have been some spoofing.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I saw 66. It started with 661, so I'm like, oh, it's it's like one of those. It's either a Google Voice or a Skype number.
6 numbers.
It was 666, and it came up and it was red. The numbers were red. Because the devil is a little red guy.
Go ahead.
No, because if it was a general Skype caller, it would just say unknown. But if you if you call like a 800 number, then they see the 661, but we would not see that.
Right, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's funny. Too, if you're going to call us back, you call us back right after. That was him doing a high voice. I could tell. Okay.
That was the guy we called?
Yes, that was the guy we just called. And because he had kind of a raspy voice to begin with, you noticed. And then the person doing a quote unquote female voice there also had a raspy voice.
Well, that's interesting.
Man, was that ever a great prank phone call. He had us going. We were like, yes, we want pussy. We don't know anything about you or who you are or where you are, but yes, we all want to get laid. So he got us good.
A piece of that got me good.
Oh, should I try dialing back that number and see what happens?
A piece of that got me big time, Odell.
You can try, but it's not. I doubt it's going to work.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
You'll never replicate it exactly.
All right, I'm probably waking.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to be able to dial it anyway because we can't dial anything out of the country. So,
right.
Let's see what happens. I'll see what happens. Okay, it looks like it's going to try to dial it. Oh no, call failed. Okay, yeah. That's funny though that it would show up as.
So you can receive incoming calls.
That's interesting. Let me try putting a 1 in front of that and see what happens.
Does anybody have a
there's not enough numbers then.
quarter on them?
Say it again?
Does anybody have a quarter on them?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, you can put it in the coin slot and make a international call.
No.
All right. Okay, we want to just move on here. We probably gotta maybe we got a few more minutes.
What's that order? Wedding ring.
Wedding ring. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us.
We're going to try to make a Pran Funkels tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's call this tours number. We called them before?
Yeah, last time they're just. Or no, I think I called them on the test show.
Okay.
They're really rude people.
Okay, well, maybe Larry can call him about at Caribbean Cruise. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do, I don't care.
Thank you for calling Perillo Tours. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance.
Thank you for calling Perillo Tours. My name is Donald. May I have your zip code, please?
Hello.
Hello, is anyone there?
Well, maybe.
Okay. Are you calling Perillo Tours?
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing today?
That's nice.
Okay. May I have your zip code, please?
Have you been here before?
I'm sorry. Have I been where you are?
Hatch, New Mexico.
Okay. And what is the zip code there?
The Mesilla Valley.
Okay. What is the zip code there?
This late at night, I think now I'm getting the hungries.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling. You have a good morning.
That's what I said too.
It almost sounded like we were talking to Larry there.
Piece of shit.
All right, we'll give him another call back here.
Thank you for calling Perillo Tours. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Perillo Tours. My name is Donald. May I have your zip code, please?
Yes. Hello.
Hello. May I have your zip code, please?
57072.
Thank you very much. And may I have your name as well, please?
My name is Hector.
What is your last name?
Gladstone.
And what is the address you'd like us to send the brochure to?
252. Larry.
I'm sorry, what was the name of the street?
Larry.
Larry?
Yes.
Okay. And what city is that in?
Huh?
What city are you in?
Do you have a Facebook page?
And what is the city that you'd like us to send the brochure to?
57072.
Okay. And what is the city that we're sending it to?
I don't know.
Okay. Once you do know the address, we can definitely send you a brochure. If you have an email address, we can email you some information.
Please tell me.
What is the email address you'd like us to send it to?
Do you have a Facebook page?
For Perillo Tours, we may have. I would recommend going to the actual website, which is perillotours.com.
Tell me what does it say on the page?
It'll have a description of our services, what trips you can go on, as well as some pricing.
Send me a request, friend.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do that. We don't have anything to do with the actual web page as far as Facebook. This department you're calling right now.
You got to send me a request.
As I just said, sir, I'm unable to do that. The only thing we do here is... okay, well, thank you for calling. You have a good morning.
To Facebook. You have one?
Guy's a little too friendly. So a little like Crown Robbie.
I was gonna try to impersonate Hector and say the city and state.
Yeah, when you look up that, it says Volin, South Dakota, or Volin, whatever.
South Dakota. I don't have any city. I'm saying any cities or anything.
Yeah, or you could, all you can do is like cities that sound like they could. Is there anything where he says a state? I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he lives at the Federal White House Department.
All right.
That is the city and state right there.
I think we got a few more numbers we can do here. I think we finish these up and then we'll call it a night. But
I have.
Oh, what a night!
I have records.
I have.
All right.
Let me finish.
That's the Four Seasons.
Because I'm an adult.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about Hector is you can't really, it's be pretty tough to. He says a lot of different things, but it'd be pretty tough to keep one of these people going. That's like, what's your address? What's your street address? What's your state? What's your city and state? Yeah, blah blah blah. Anyway, all right. You got a few more. We'll do a few more. We'll finish out these. We got like 3 more to do here, and I like that last one there. It makes me think of a certain guy.
Oh, well, we're trying to watch TMZ right now, but I saw someone on this show not holding a cup of something.
Oh boy.
Yeah, someone's not holding a cup, so I'm a little bit disturbed about this episode.
Are they also, they're not holding a cup, and are they in a cubicle, but they're actually standing up so you can see them? They're not just hunkered down in there with a camera kind of pointing down into their cubicle.
Well, yeah, that's happening, but they're also
well, that's good. That's what you want on that show.
But some of them are not holding cups that look like they came from a coffee shop or something.
Well, that's definitely disconcerting. Okay, let's call into the network.
Well, this guy's got one. He's just about to take a sip, but just right after the camera cuts away, he's going to take a sip. He's going to take a...
This call will be recorded by Google for quality purposes.
Fuck Google.
I hung up. We probably shouldn't be calling Google with this, should we? I don't know.
What
was it? Why press the one?
It's like a Google customer service. Like Google is kind of like the all-knowing fucking Illuminati these days, aren't they? I don't know. We'll get these other numbers to call. We got 2 more numbers here.
Oh, we're afraid of Google. Is that what we're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, I don't know. We can probably call them, but it's a bit like prank calling the operator, isn't it? You're gonna know.
You don't fuck with the operator, motherfucker.
Spooky February.
Thank you for calling Fallbrook Animal Sanctuary. Our business hours are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 1 to 4. Please leave a message with your name and phone number, and someone will get back to you during those business hours. Or you can reach us on our website at www.fallbrookanimalsanctuary.org, or give a like to our Facebook page and send us a message there. Thank you for calling.
Hi, Tony Tableston Wimberly here. Someone pointed me in your direction when I found out that there was a second Burke steak that was available for purchase at
Dennington's taco stand. I don't know. I just got this number, so there was a certain amount of unicycle trading going on. I don't know.
Brad Caggleston came into play.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I needed that information right exactly now. Right exactly fucking now.
They weren't. It wasn't intentional. It just happened.
Oh, fuck's sake.
He was sitting on a straw.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. My number is 252-557-0722. That's 252-557-0722. Give me a call back. I'd like to get this straightened out before there's any more instances.
Don't mess with my toot.
God damn it, that is enough. So if I can, what do I just do? I hang up? Is there a button I can press? How do I do this?
Tim Tabletopper is coming to help you out.
That's not funny. It's not. Don't joke about that. Okay. There, it hung up. All right, maybe we get a call. Oh, we have an unknown caller calling. So this could be anybody. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, they hung up. So somebody calling in from who's listening. Yeah, somebody just called in. Tim Tabletopper. Timothy Tabletopper, please. All right.
He's got a magnetic device that you out when you want to watch 3 Men and a Baby.
And too bad Kira's away. Kira had to step away. So, Pran Funkels, thank you for tuning in tonight.
Hello?
Hi, Kira. What's going on?
Did you cuss at my grandma?
A little bit. I mean, I
Cussed at her.
might have touched her toot.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, my name is Gene. What's the lady's name who made that song? Gene.
Paul Fistwissers.
Paul Fistwissers.
Paul Fistwissers.
I can never remember her name.
Yeah, it's like something really average, isn't it? It's like Gene.
It's something not Stapleton.
It's not Stapleton. It's not Edith Bunker.
Something other than that. So I'm out.
It's like Gene Holland or just something kind of plain and something. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, folks.
Let's check the research department at Pran Funkels.
I keep hearing something that sounds like blowing into a microphone. What the fuck am I hearing? I keep randomly hearing this.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Are you hearing that too?
Well, I might know what it is, but I don't know.
Okay. You're not at liberty to discuss. You're not at Liberty National Bank.
Liberty. I'm the Liberty Medical, and I'm here to tell you about getting your goddamn testing supplies, you piece of shit.
All right, cut, Wilford. Now, we probably don't want to have profanity in the commercial. I mean, when I said you could just kind of do this off the cuff, that's not what I was talking about. Sir.
I do feel better.
All right, let's call this the SpongeBob chat user number 7. We ready? Get a good soundboard ready. Calling him right now.
Gene Knight.
Yeah, there you go. Knight. K-N-I-G-T. G-H-T.
Music to keep you company, even when you're really, really off.
Gosh darn it.
Be nice if we could hear ringing.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 802.
Karen. Okay, we'll try again, see if we can get it to pick up. If you want to leave a message, then somebody else has got to hit buttons. I can't hit buttons, and it seems like when we had these weird little issues before, that was happening. Like it was phantom ringing on everything, and I couldn't dial. So I don't know. It's one of the many quirks of Skype. You know how it is. So let's do this. Let's call this. Let's give him a call again. So if you want to leave a message, and somebody's got to hit a button besides me. Okay, we got an unknown caller.
Calling in?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we got people just calling in and hanging up. That's nice.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 802491115.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to leave a message, somebody else is going to have to hit a button to cut that off. Yeah, it did that thing where I hung up on it after I'd started dialing, and then it just picked back up. All right, well, we kind of ground to a halt here. I think we may be done. Pran Funkels.
When I put on my bird suit.
Yep.
Yeah. When I put on my bird suit and you have to slap my behind.
That's what it's really saying there? What the fuck?
Well, it's definitely making that 80s hand clap noise.
The fanny being spanked. Okay, yeah. It's the 80s clap. Okay, well, all right, that's enough. Yeah. So you want to leave a message for this, and that'll be it for tonight?
No, we're going to keep making Pran Funkels.
Well, we're done. This is it. We're done. So we're either going to call this, or either going to call this number again, or
We need to have more than one Pran Funkel tonight.
We've had more than one.
Yeah, maybe a couple.
We got that ticket asshole on. So no, that number is no longer connected. I don't know why it's saying it's connected. Everything's so screwy. Hell, I don't know. It could be, and it's just not showing it, and we're just leaving a long message. But yeah, see nothing. Okay, so I don't know. You want to call that scammer asshole back? The guy who called us from a weird number, and says something about pussy.
I hope it's a cute guy.
Yes or no? Or do we want to call this number we just called back?
Yeah.
Just call this number we just called back?
It's a yes.
All right. Somebody cut it off so we can leave a message. SpongeBob. This is the SpongeBob chat guy.
What number is it? What number do you need to hit?
What number?
Just like one. Just anything. One or two.
I'm a bird suit. I don't see a dog head right now.
Hit the plus.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 80.
Hi, I'm sorry. Someone gave me this number, and I was hoping I could get in touch with you. Sorry. My name is Frank B. Wimberly, and the man who gave me the number's name was Tad Eccleston. Hello. Hey, can you guys hang up? I'm trying to make this call right.
I'm sorry, we did a vegetable smear and then it went out of hand. I'm sorry.
Okay, well that's good. I'll be in a minute. I'll try that. And let me just. All
right, I'm sorry about that. I love you.
I love you a lot too. I'd like to fancy. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. If you can just give me a call.
About my bird suit.
Well, I don't know if you got that back yet. Did we get that back from the cleaners? We can't. I don't have time to talk about this right now. We can talk about this after, when I'm not in the middle of leaving a fucking message for somebody. Okay.
Tad Pebbleston needs.
I'm sorry.
It's back under his desk as soon as possible.
I know. Tad gave me this number.
Oh,
look, we can talk about this shit later, okay? I'm sorry. I'm getting upset with you, but
I'm sorry. Tad wants to say something real quick. Tad.
I ain't saying it.
Oh, Tad. I'm sorry. Tad's become a little bit. He has social anxiety disorder. As does his. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just go on with what you're doing.
All right. Are we all done having this discussion now? I'm sorry. I need you to give me a call. I need you to give. I need to. Can I just please give this man my number?
What did you say?
Tell me to go fuck himself.
No, we can't say that on a voicemail.
Oh, I didn't know it was a voicemail.
You actually just need to hang up the phone, please. 252-557-0722 is my number. Frank Wimberly, if you would just kindly call me back, we'll look into the situation. We'll get this resolved. Teddy Pebbleston, 39 Portlands. All right. Thank you very much.
If you are satisfied, to send your message with normal delivery,
we're not going to play it.
To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2.
Oh, wait.
We don't get to play it because it was like there was two presses of a button.
To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2.
Star to try to back out of it.
Oh, it don't work.
Because it got pressed twice.
Are you still there? To send your message with normal delivery. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
All right, folks.
Let's make another Pran Funkels.
I think I'm done. I think I'm done. One more number. Let's see. What do we got?
You got a big cock?
Has anybody in the chat got a number? a number that isn't just goes to somebody who's listening. Okay, unknown caller who's probably not going to say anything and hang up. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Oh, you got cool. You got the soundboard.
Are you all right?
Motherfucking washing machine. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ah, kitty kitty. Where is the kitty kitty?
I'm not gonna
talk. So why are you mad at me?
Are you calling the hotel for a reason?
Why are you pissed off at me?
Are you calling the hotel?
You can be gay with me. Go away. Go away. I'm trying to finish my blog.
Okay, I hung up. Thanks for playing. We can make one more with. We can make one more with who? I like to hear. I always like to hear Karen try to tell people that they work for. Let's our friend who called in earlier, who goes by a Creative Stolen Dirt, put a number to a hotel in here, or a motel, or a Holiday Inn. Let's a hotel, a motel, Holiday Inn.
Why are you calling the hotel?
Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. Last call tonight, folks. Pran Funkels live.
Thank you for calling Super 8 Springfield East. To make a reservation, press 1. To modify an existing reservation, press 2. To speak to the front desk or for any other inquiry, please press 3.
Oh, you guys
To
have to
make a reservation, press
3.
1. To
Reservation.
modify an existing reservation,
Super 8. Your call may be recorded or monitored for quality purposes.
Reservations, this is Jacob. How can I help you out today?
Hello.
Hi.
This is Karen. I'm at the hotel.
Okay.
Do you know who you're speaking with?
I don't know.
I don't understand. This is Karen. I'm your boss.
You're not my boss, no.
Are you coming to work tonight?
Oh boy, he's gone. He acted like he heard that. There's some of these numbers that people have just used soundboards on them a lot. So, yeah. So, I think if we call him back, we get a different person. Try again.
thank you for calling Super 8 Springfield East.
Okay.
To make a reservation, press 1. To modify an existing reservation, press 2. To speak to the front desk or for any other inquiry, please press 3.
Super 8, can I help you?
Yes, hello?
Yes?
Do you have a roommate?
I'm sorry?
Eliana calls me from your number.
Who called you?
Is Eliana there or no? Your roommate?
No, you got wrong number, sir.
The reason I keep calling is because Eliana is calling me.
I don't know who is calling you, sir. This is the Super 8 Hotel in Springfield.
Give me your address. Let's go forward.
1330
Eliana?
South.
I'm looking for Eliana.
Well, I don't know who is that person, sir.
It's not right. Wait. I'm sorry. Please.
Wait, these people are a barrel of fucking laughs.
Yana.
These people are just tons of fun. I don't know who that is. Click. Yeah. Oh, man. What?
Who are they?
I don't know. Who was it? Who are we calling? Is that what you're asking? What is your question? That was Super 8. That was a Super 8 motel. Call him back.
I'd rather have Super 6 motel.
All right. I think we are done. So, Kira's away. I'm going to let Kira know that we are done for the night. Yeah. Pran Funkels. What was that?
I made some cookies to go with the Cool Whip.
Oh, boy. You're enjoying those cookies, Kira.
Sir?
Here we go. Incoming caller. 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Oh, hi. Is this Kira?
Angela.
Angela, hi. Are you at the front desk? What's that?
What is your name?
This is Carlos Sanchez.
I beg your pardon?
I just told you. Carlos Sanchez.
My name is Angela.
Angela, what's your last name?
My name doesn't sound familiar to you.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Who is buried in Grant's tomb, Angela?
Who are you trying to call?
I'm trying to call Herbert Bail Bonds.
Do you want to suck dick?
I
Why?
don't.
I want to suck your dick. Over here.
I don't think you have enough money to make that transaction occur.
Please suck my balls.
As unfortunate as you are, I'm going to have to decline.
I love you, homo.
I can't reciprocate.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Who are you talking to?
I'm not sure.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? 147 North Euclid Avenue in Upland.
Michael Jackson, 71735 Northwestern South Street.
Oh, wait. I heard an old trend there a minute ago.
Okay. So, that was one of our listeners fucking around. So, thanks for playing, folks. So, so what was that soundboard they were using there? Yeah. Oh, okay. So they were using the soundboard on themselves and talking to it, kind of like we do when we're messing around. Okay, folks, that's the show for tonight. Thanks for listening. Am I on the air here? I can't even tell. Like,
it was nice talking with you.
There we go. Yeah. It was just like dead quiet in my headset here, so I was like, huh. Okay, folks, that's the show for tonight. Thanks for listening to Pran Funkels, and
It's dead loud in my ear.
okay, it's as you know, it's a Gladstone situation.
Oh, that's up for debate. There is a Terry's chocolate orange ball.
About to get whacked and unwrapped.
It's to be whacked.
All right. So,
You simply haven't lived until you've whacked and then unwrapped a Terry's orange chocolate ball.
or your penis.
Terribly sorry.
Masturbate into a condom and then take it off. You
Yes.
whack it and unwrap it.
Simply no
All right.
greater feelings in the world.
It's 4:30 local time, so we're going to wrap up. Thanks for listening, folks.
I'm gonna stare at a gas station sign, you motherfuckers.
See, bye.
Mind if I stare at a gas station sign, you son of a bitch?
That's fine, Mr. Nicholson. Just make sure you have a turdy mustache. That's a requirement.
I've got a turdy mustache that'll put your turdy mustache.
Did she? All right. Thanks for listening. And as always, we love you a lot. We like to fancy it. We'd like to fancy it.
To the extent that we want to fancy you.
Yeah. From everybody here, all of us here at Pran Funkels in Studio 6B and 6C, good night.
Say hello to Fonz and Richie. 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 Fonz and Richie. Hello to Fonz and
The number you've reached is associated with a call that originated from a voice service provider and is not associated with any specific users. Therefore, the subscriber who originated the call cannot be reached at this number. Any information regarding the nature of this call will only be provided in accordance with a lawful request made by the appropriate law enforcement agency. Please report threatening or malicious activities to local law enforcement for further investigation.